my fellow teachers out there doing? You guys ready for some baseball? Love Teacher Appreciation Night and Thirsty Thursday. But we've got an exciting night of baseball. Before we get started, Shane, who is our Toasted Joke K-Man batter of the game?
Your Toasted Joke K-Man batter of the game is catcher number 32, Anderson De La Rosa. All right, fans. Now here's what happens. If Anderson comes up to the plate, you got to yell one word loud and proud, and that word is donut. Now, Anderson strikes out, then the loudest section that yells the word donut wins free Toasted Donuts. And if you haven't had those, fans, I'm telling you, they're a game changer. So do Skeeters fans, get up on your feet and welcome to the field your Atlantic League champion, Sugarland Skeeters. Taking the field of the Skeeters tonight, the baseball buddies, Katie Disciples, Red 9 and under, Lamar 11 and under, American All-Star team. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask if you would please remain standing. Gentlemen, if you would, please remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Performed this evening by Katie Local Express, the Take Note Young Women Harmony Chorus.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.
What is up, Skeeters Nation? Good Thursday to ya. Skeeters and the Lancaster Barnstormers going to finish out a 4-game set here tonight at beautiful Constellation Field, a partly cloudy Thursday evening. It is the finale of this 4-game set. So far, your Skeeters have taken 2 of 3. They suffered a tough loss last night, or last afternoon, I should say, a 12-5 loss on Wednesday afternoon. A game in which Lucas Irvin had to kind of take one for the team, folks. He came in and out of relief, didn't have anyone behind him, and fell into some control issues and led to a 6-run inning for the Barnstormers that carried them to that 12-5 win. But flipping the page, we'll forget about tomorrow. Your Skeeters still lead the Barnstormers by 8.5 games in first place in the Freedom Division. Let's look at the starting lineup tonight for the Barnstormers. Batting leadoff and playing center field, Darian Sanford. The second baseman, Dan Gamache, will hit second. Michael Martinez at short, he'll hit third. Caleb Gindel will bat cleanup, and he's the DH. Joey Terdoslavich will hit fifth and play left field. Casey Hobson, the first baseman, will hit sixth. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Josh Bell. Anderson De La Rosa behind the plate hitting eighth, and Greg Golson hitting ninth and playing right field. On the mound for Lancaster is Jared Lacken, former big league left-hander, 1-1 with a 5.60 ERA coming to this one. On the mound for your Skeeters tonight, making his second start of the year, that's the lefty Matt Perk, who has been forced into starting action here with the loss of a few starting pitchers out of the rotation. He made his first start in Southern Maryland over the weekend through 4 innings. 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned through 70 pitches, and not take a decision in that game. Cody Stanley has thrown it down to Ryan Jackson. And let's give you the defense here for the Skeeters, too, before we get to first pitch. From left to right in the outfield, Okoye Dixon in left field. Over in center field, it's the captain, Jan Santee. Right field, Zach Borenstein. At the hot corner, it's Juan Silverio. Ryan Jackson will play shortstop tonight. At second base, Jason Martinson. Chris Colabello at first behind the plate. Cody Stanley resumes his catching duties, and as we mentioned on the mound, Matt Perk, 2-0 with a 3.00 ERA on the year, the former big league lefty. Darian Sanford has stepped in the infield, has stepped in too. Juan Silverio playing in. You can almost shake hands with Sanford, who swears around a bunt, does bunt it foul, 0-1. That is, Sanford is. I think Juan Silveria could probably tell Darian Sanford what he had for lunch with how close he's playing there at third base. Chris Colabello playing in at first base as well. The outfield playing incredibly far in too. 0-1 to Sanford, misses low, 1-1. Now we actually looked at the stats earlier in the week. Darian Sanford has 2 career home runs, has not hit one in over 5 years though. Both of them came in the Pacific Association Indie Ball League, which I'm actually not 100% sure it is still going. And I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I do know if it is. And I'm not going to look it up because I don't have time right now, because right now we got a baseball game. Darian Sanford, 2-1 now. Troy Scribner got the start yesterday. Took the loss in the start. But the Barnstormers really piled it on late, taking advantage of some control issues from Lucas Irvin, who walked 9 batters in 3 innings of work. But Lucas taking one for the team yesterday, it kind of flips the deck here and gives the Skeeters a full bullpen tonight. So doing yeoman's work. We said it yesterday in the broadcast. It's a tough job. It's thankless, but those extra innings he threw in yesterday are going to go a long way for this bullpen. Strike in there from Perk now, 3-2. That one's lined towards center field. Anthony Giansanti shades the sun a bit and has it there in mid center field for out number 1. So Dave Matthews, the walk-up song for Dan Gamache. Chris Parsons doesn't have the headset on, but he's shaking his head. He's not a big fan. Oh, there he goes. He heard enough. You're not a big DMB guy?
I like Dave Matthews, but I mean, we went from I'm a little teapot to Dave. I feel like we can come up with something better.
That's almost that might be. You don't know. Is Dan Gamache a David Matthews band kind of guy?
I don't know. I feel like he's been a pain in our side. He's been homestand.
He's been a tough out. He leads the league in doubles. Also came into this one 5th in the league in average at 323. Matt Perk, though, lefty on lefty, gets across the first pitch strike. The 0-1. Skied out to left field. Dixon shades the sun, and I guess that was going foul. Yep, foul out there. That looked like it was going to go fair for a second. What?
I'm guessing you didn't see that ball.
I did. I thought it looked like it was going toward Dixon in left field. He was shading his eyes and didn't give it a look, but it was way foul.
It landed on this side of the dugout. It landed in section 17 or 18.
Oh, man. Did not get a beat on that one. I was assuming that because obviously Dixon there in left field, the sun is so bad out there.
Oh, yeah. Third base and
I was worried for a second. I'm like, does he see that? I guess he saw it. I didn't. 1-2 now.
Yeah, third base right now, and left fielder's brutal.
Yeah. The 1-2 to Gamache. He grounds out to the shortstop. Jackson takes the big hop, throws it to Colabello. Out number 2. Well, I'm glad he saw that one, because I guess I did not see that at all. 2 down here. Bring up the third batter, Michael Martinez, former major leaguer.
Little Matchbox 20.
There is Shea Villarreal, our normal music guy, is not here today, so we got the second string music guy. He's doing well so far. He's
playing good tunes. Can't complain there.
No, I'm down with it. Matt Perk gets Martinez to ground the first pitch to Jackson at shortstop again, staying busy. Perfect throw to Colabello for out number 3. So Matt Perk back in the rotation. A solid first inning there. Puts the Barnstormers down 1-2-3. Skeeters coming to bat for the first time here on a Thursday night at Constellation Field.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Jason Martinson getting leadoff duties tonight, batting second for the Skeeters, but Anthony Jansanti. Juan Silverio will hit third. Dennis Phipps will be in the cleanout spot. Okoye Dixon hitting fifth. Chris Colabello batting sixth, and then hitting seventh will be Zach Bornstein. Batting eighth, Ryan Jackson, and batting ninth, the catcher Cody Stanley. Jared Lackett, the lefty, who actually resides in the Woodlands, or resides in Cypress, I should say, pretty much in that same area. North Houston. Throws the first pitch ball to Martinson. Got DJ Teddy out in the ice house tonight, spinning the ones and twos. It's Thirsty Thursday, sponsored by Silver Eagle.
Specifically for Corners Brewery tonight.
I saw them behind. They had some
Texas brewed,
tasty-looking brews back there. Slugged about 12 of them before I got on the broadcast tonight, so we'll see how things go.
It's YouTube.
2-0 to Martinson. That one misses up 2-3-0. And I was gonna say, the Skeeters issued 12 walks yesterday. It'd be really nice to see if they could just capitalize on some wildness from Lancaster, kind of flip the script, if you will.
Let's not have 12 walks. Let's have 12 base hits tonight. 12 walks might take about 4 hours to play.
That's true. Well, leading off the game for the Skeeters, that's a walk forward, Jason Martinson. He gets aboard with a base on ball. So Jared Lacken, 1-1 with a 5.60 ERA this year, making his 9th appearance and his 8th start. And I mean, I didn't actually really realize this. He has 26 walks and 35 1/3 innings pitched this year, so walks have certainly been an issue for him. And Anthony Jansanti, who had a really good game yesterday, 3 for 5, a couple of doubles, up to bat now. Also drove in a run yesterday, did the captain. First pitch to him, misses inside.
Made an incredible play that should have been on Sports Center top 10.
I know. We tried. No dice for Anthony, who now in center field, I mean, he can the plays he makes all over the diamond are incredible. He made an absolute Superman-like catch yesterday.
And that's part of the deal is he's playing a position he's not used to. Makes that incredible diving catch.
It's wild. I mean, no one's going to be able to respect it as much as the folks here who are here on a nightly basis, knowing that, he's played a little first base this year, too. I mean, he's already played all 3 outfield spots, which you assumed would happen no matter what, but first base has kind of been a revolving door now. Chris Colabello has really entrenched himself in that role. 2-1 here to Jansanti as Lacken gets in a strike on 2-0. First strike of the night. Threw 6 straight balls to open this game. No score here in the bottom of the first inning between the Barnstormers and the Skeeters. Barnstormers went down 1-2-3 in the top of the first. Decent sized leads for Martinson over there. The 2-1 to Jansanti is a high strike, 2-2. Anthony hitting .252, 3 homers, 18 RBIs on the year. Also has stolen 7 bases, tied for 5th in the league. Barnson on first. The 2-2 from Lacken. Anthony hits that well into the corner left field deep and off the base of the wall there. 4 extra bases. Martinson's going to be held up at third base though, but Anthony Jansanti continues to tear the cover off the ball. Rips a double down the line.
2 doubles yesterday, had another double today.
He has been a doubles machine. The Skeeters actually, Parsons yesterday in the loss, they had 5 doubles. That was the most in a game so far this season. And Anthony himself has climbed up the leaderboard in doubles in the league. He was tied for 8th with 12 and now moves up into a tie for 6th place with 13.
And you got to remember, he missed, the first 3 weeks of the season being on the DL.
And he scuffled a bit out of the gates, and then he went absolutely bananas after, he went on an 0 for 26 spell, then he went 26 for his next 26, and then has kind of leveled off a little bit since. But these last 2 games, he was 3 for 5, a pair of doubles yesterday, and has the Skeeters in action here. Runners on 2nd and 3rd, nobody down as Silverio takes a strike from Lacken. Lacken has made 1 start against the Skeeters this year, has allowed 5 runs and 4 innings pitched on 7 hits. Big spot for the Skeeters here in the bottom of the 1st. No score. Runners on 2nd and 3rd and nobody down. Silverio jam shot into the sweets there off the right side. 0-2 to Silverio, who leads the Skeeters with 29 RBIs. He has an RBI in 17 of his last 6 games and is tied for 8th in the league in the category. A lot of speed on the bases here too. Martinson on 3rd. Anthony Jansanti, who just doubled, stands on 2nd base. The 0-2 grounded to shortstop. Martinez backhands it, throws across the diamond and gets Silverio by a step, but in to score it is Jason Martinson. And the Skeeters, they jump out in front tonight. A 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the 1st inning. So RBI number 30 on the year for Juan Silverio. Anthony Jansanti is forced to hold at 2nd base, though. And that'll bring up the slugger Dennis Phipps. 9 homers on the year, leads your Skeeters. Not to mention, he's really enjoyed hitting against Lancaster so far this year. Runner on 2nd is Jansanti. The first pitch to Phipps is a low for ball 1.
Skeeters are 15-5 when scoring first.
There you go. That is courtesy of your game notes, sponsored by, who knows? You're listening right now. I write the game notes, so I'm going to brag a little bit. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. You got some good nuggets in there. The Skeeters did score first yesterday. That was one of those 5 losses. I think more impressively, though, is when they haven't scored first, they're still 13-14. That's a pretty good mark for when you get down to start a game. 15 come from behind wins, too, out of the 28. 1-1 to Phipps, misses low for a ball, 2-1. Phipps hitting .250 with 9 homers, 26 ribbies on the year. Just 1 down here at the bottom of the 1st. Skeeters have jumped out to a 1-0 lead. Curveball catches the strike zone.
Jumping ahead of yourself.
A little bit. I saw the count 2-1, and I'm like, oh. It's funny what the brain picks up. Lacken has struggled against the Skeeters, though. I mentioned in his only start of the year against them, he allowed 5 runs and 4 innings of work. He has allowed a run so far tonight. As Dennis Phipps 2-2. The Skeeters actually been outscored in the 1st inning so far this year, now 13-12. See if they can tie that up here. Phipps swings at a ball in the dirt, but fouls it off. So 2-2 still. Note on Phipps, too, in said game notes, he has 6 of his 9 homers against lefties. That is the most of any batter in the Atlantic League. He's really hit lefties well this year. He has a OPS against lefties of 1.011, 6th highest in the league. Jansanti bluffs a steal there, takes a few steps back now. 2-2, Phipps rips it toward Josh Bell at 3rd, who fills it on a hop, throws to Casey Hobson at 1st and gets him.
Got lucky there. I have a feeling if that play happens in the top of the inning, sun's in his eyes.
Yeah,
that's
true.
A brutal play.
That would have been a really tough play with the sun in his eyes. The shadows have now just crossed Josh Bell there at 3rd base. They're really in the eyes of Michael Martinez now.
Yeah, almost the whole infield's covered by the shadows now.
Yeah, it's really now it's just going to be on to the left fielders, and kind of for Sanford as well. The sun's not really directly in his eyes. That's beaten right down on the left fielder, Joey Terdoslavich. So with 2 down, runner on second base, that'll bring up Okoye Dixon, who lines that right at Casey Hobson on a bounce off the glove of Hobson, but to Gamache at second, who fires to Hobson for out number 3. So a couple of well-struck balls to end the inning there. The Skeeters do get a run on the RBI ground up from Juan Silverio ahead of the second inning. Your defending champs up 1-0.
With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters.
Skeeters have jumped out to a 1-0 lead on this Thursday night ball game here between the Skeeters and the Barnstormers. RBI ground out from Juan Silverio has put him out in front. Caleb Gindel, the designated hitter tonight, is going to lead it off here in the top of the second inning. Matt Perk, the lefty, back out for another inning to work. So Perk made his first start of the year, kind of in an emergency role with Skeeters losing some starters, and he's done a nice job so far. Tonight went down, set the Barnstormers down 1-2-3 in the top of the first, and Gindel, the lefty, takes up 1-1. This is a Barnstormer lineup that's really filled with switch hitters and a lot of lefties. So, you're forcing said lefties to have to flip it around to the right side, which is, where they're not necessarily accustomed to. A lot more righties and lefties. That one misses the dirt, so 3-0 to Gindel. Gindel yesterday afternoon went 1 for 3 with 2 runs, drew one of the 12 walks for the Barnstormers. That was the key for them in the win yesterday. Skeeters are still taking 2 of 3, a chance to win the series here. At worst, take a split. Magic number still sitting at 18, and Gindel taking all the way, watches ball 4 there. So leadoff base runner for the Barnstormers. That'll bring up the switch hitting third baseman, Joey Turdoslavich. This is Matt Perk's first start against Lancaster this year. Former Chicago White Sox, was with AAA Las Vegas last year. Perk went 2-2 with a 7.14 ERA for, they're now called the Las Vegas Aviators, AAA affiliate of the Mets. First pitch to Turdoslavich in for a strike. We've had a good amount of Aviators on the team this year. Cody Ashe played there last year. Cody Ashe since has had his contract purchased by the Red Sox. And then Kevin McGowan, who had his contract purchased by the Nationals, also played for AAA Las Vegas last season. 0-1 in the dirt now, 1-1. McGowan and Ashe, 2 of the 10 players who have already had their contracts purchased. There were 13 by the Major League teams last year, 14 in total. And there have been 11 total this year. We've had 1 player picked up by the Mexican League. That one's grounded just foul down the third base line there, 1-2. Juroslavich leads the league in letters in his last name, probably. 6th round pick of the Braves in 2010 from Sarasota, Florida, 30 years old. Drew his first major league hit off of Jonathan Papelbon while with the Braves. Papelbon's with the Phillies. That one misses up, 2-2 from Perk. Hit his one big league homer off the San Diego Padres, which that hurts to hear a little bit. It was a game winner, actually, off former veteran right-hander Joaquin Benoit in June 2015. That one misses away. So after working a 1-2 count, Juroslavich brings it back to full here with Caleb Gendel on first base, who drew the leadoff walk. Perk in his first start of the year, which came over the weekend in Southern Maryland, did not walk a batter over 4 innings. Hasn't walked a batter in his last 4 appearances up until walking Gendel. And gets Juroslavich to swing and miss there at the 2-seamer, out number 1. Perk's kind of an interesting story himself, really, when you think about it. He was selected by the Rangers in the first round. He was a 14th overall pick of the 2009 draft at a Klein High School just up the road here in the Houston area. Opted to not go into the draft, though, and into the minors after being the 14th overall pick with the TCU, where he had a phenomenal freshman year. We'll get to that a little bit, but they ended up being picked by the Nationals in 2011, a 3rd-round pick. Misses low and away to Casey Hobson here with 1 down in the top of the 2nd inning. Skeeters have taken a 1-0 lead. Perk making his 2nd start of the year. See if he can make himself a mainstay in this rotation. That one misses up and in, 2-0. And Perk's freshman year at TCU, he went 15-0 with a 3.03 ERA. Struck out 140 batters in 110 innings. He was Baseball America's Freshman of the Year back in 2010. So he went to college and just absolutely dominated, which you'd expect from a guy who was taken with the 14th overall pick of the draft. And he was born in Nacogdoches, Texas. So out there in East Texas, and the Rangers almost kept him at home. That one in for a strike, 3-1 now. 3-1, 1 down. Gendel, not a big lead there at first base. Colbella barely even holding him on. 3-1, just misses off the outside edge for ball 4. So the 2nd walk of the inning. It's going to bring up Josh Bell, the switch-hitting 3rd baseman here with 1 down, and Cody Stanley going to do a nice heady play here with a runner on 2nd. You're allowed to go over signs with your catcher, but sure, that's part sign coverage and part, hey, just take a big breath, big boy. It's okay. Get a ground ball and you're out of the inning. So Josh Bell, the hitting coach, and as well as a active player on the Barnstormer roster. Skeeters had hitting coach Josh Prince here, has since been released from the team. I believe he's still with the Grand Prairie Airhogs of the American Association. Pitching coach Roy Merritt, though, a member of the Skeeters rotation, and he'll get the opener tomorrow against New Britain, a 7:05 p.m. start, as the Bees make their first trip here to Sugar Land. First pitch to Bell, missed 1-0. The delivery here from Perk, that one in for a strike at the knees, 1-1. What a year, though, from Matt Perk. I mean, you see it on paper, and it's jarring. He went 15-0 as a freshman at TCU with a 3.03 ERA, and then 140 strikeouts in 110 innings. Pretty remarkable stuff there. The 1-1 to Bell, just a bit inside there, 2-1. Skeeters ahead 1-0 so far tonight on the RBI groundout, which was set up by a double from Anthony Jansanti, who in his last six at-bats has doubled 3 times. Has gone 4 for 6 over those last 6 at-bats. Captain Sugar Land heating up here. 2-1 to Bell. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Up and away there, Bell. Not agreeing with the call. Perk out of the stretch, the 2-2. Runners on first and second. Gets Bell to foul that one off over the roof there, off to the right side out of play. Even with the loss yesterday, the Skeeters still 8.5 games ahead in first place in the Freedom Division. This is game number 48. So 52 more games to play here in the first half. I mean, 22 more games, not 52. 22 more games to play in the first half. That one inside, swung on and missed. Perk has Bell jammed in there. Second strikeout of the Indians, second strikeout of the game for Perk. 2 away. Anderson De La Rosa, the catcher, will come to bat now. Yeah, I'll just warn you guys on the podcast, the donut chant is coming in. So you'll be hearing the donut chant pretty loudly here. Runners on first and second, 2 down here in the top of the second inning. First pitch to De La Rosa on the inside corner for a strike. He tried to dance out of the way of that one there. That one was a good pitch by Perk, 2-seam fastball. 92 miles per hour here on our radar gun at Constellation Field. 0-1 De La Rosa. That one's fouled away, so quickly 0-2. Should mention, if you're listening now, you're going to want to tune in for the top of the 6th inning. We're going to have our first Skeeters Legends food tasting experience. We haven't really thought of a name for it yet. We're just going to see how it goes tonight. Gonna try some of the ballpark fare here at Constellation Field. Give you my thoughts on said dish, and gonna turn it into a routine bit here on the broadcast. Try to keep it loose and fun. That one misses away to De La Rosa, 1-2. So 1-2 here to De La Rosa, 2 down here in the top of the second inning. And that one catches the inside part of the plate, strike 3. So Perk strikes out the side, although not in order, still getting the job done. Strands runners on first and second. Heading into the bottom of the second inning, Skeeters out in front, 1-0.
Your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston.
To the bottom of the second inning, Skeeters out in front, 1-0. Chris Colabello going to lead it off as Jared Latkin gets out there for a second inning of work. Not gonna lie, I was a little distracted by the donut chant when I was trying to explain to you what exactly we're gonna do here in the top of the 6th inning. We're gonna have a reoccurring little theme bit here I'm going to try food from around the ballpark. I'm going to give you my honest opinion about it. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a big fan of shows like Top Chef. Recently, The Chef Show on Netflix with Jon Favreau. I was a big fan of that one. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion on some of the food around the ballpark and just tell you exactly how good it is and hopefully make you want to try it. That's really, I guess that's the goal in the end. And like I said, we don't really have a name for it. We could do as Chris Colabello swings at the first pitch and hits that high and pretty deep out there to straightaway right field. Under it, though, is the right fielder Greg Golson and has it for out number 1 as that one carried fairly well there. We can keep it really simple and stupid and just do Ryan eats food. Or we can do Ryan grades grub. A lot of people will call him by my last name, Posner, sometimes shortened to Paz, so something along those lines. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to beta test it tonight, see how it works, see if it's something we want to keep trying. And we kind of talked about it on the last few broadcasts. We'll eventually work into a hot dog eating contest, too, sometime during the next homestand on our Dollar Dog Wednesday. We will attempt to eat a hot dog every half inning between me and I haven't really chosen a broadcast partner for that night, but me and the partner, we will see who bows out first. Zach Bornstein takes one up and in. De La Rosa not able to even glove that one as it goes to the backstop 1-1. So back to baseball here as we've talked about enough food. We'll have enough food talk later. Zach Bornstein had the big blow in yesterday's game, a 3-run homer. It was his 5th home run of the year. Have a note on that here in a second here as Lacken delivers the 1-1 and Bornstein takes up. So Bornstein has 5 home runs in just 23 games and 75 at-bats. Those are both the second fewest for any player in the league with at least 5 home runs. Vio Sergi Rosa out in High Point has played in less games and has less at-bats en route to 5 homers. That one misses up 3-1 to Bornstein. And High Point, you know, sticking with them over there, they're the only team in the league with more home runs than the Skeeters. They have 49. The Skeeters, they have 46. 3-1 and Bornstein. Big hack, swings and misses now 3-2. And there's been so much shuffling of the roster. The Skeeters only have one player in the top 10 in the league in home runs right now, and that's Dennis Phipps, tied for 4th with 9. But yet they are 2nd in the league as Bornstein goes up the ladder there, swings and misses on the fastball for a strike. 2 down now here in the 2nd inning. Bring up Brian Jackson, having a nice homestand so far. Jackson in yesterday's game had a double, one of the 5 doubles mentioned earlier, 1 for 4. 4 of 11 so far this series. It was 4 of 9 over the 3-game set in Southern Maryland. So over the last 6 games, he is 8 for 20. It's 3 doubles so far this series, along with an RBI. Takes there 1-0. Jackson 0 for 1 against Lacken this year. Has worked a walk against him as well. And he takes a strike there, 1-1. Jackson, the 31-year-old. This is his 3rd year with the Skeeters. He's played briefly with them in each part of the last 2 years. 6 games last year, and then 4 games in 2017. Takes up there with 2-1. He's already played in more games this year than in the last 2 years combined, as game number 29 for Jackson. With his little hot streak, he's approaching the 250 mark, 244 coming into this one. He was hitting the low 200s, though, prior to this series. He's done a nice job of swinging the hot bat here lately. Fouls that one off, 2-2 now. 2 down here at the bottom of the 2nd inning. Skeeters out in front, 1-0, courtesy of an RBI ground out from Juan Silverio. Jackson dusts himself off here. Lacken, who works in a kind of a unique windup there, almost looks like the stretch, misses low and in there as it forces Jackson to get out of the way there. 3-2. So full count, 2 down here, bottom of the 2nd. Skeeters on front, 1-0. Got one hit so far for Sugar Land. That was the double from Jan Santee. And the 3-2 misses up there, ball 4. Second base on balls tonight for the Skeeters, first this inning. Their first walk they came around to score, Jason Martinson leadoff walk. So we'll see if we can get Jackson to pull off that same feat. Cody Stanley, the catcher, now up to bat. Cody been a great addition. After taking 3 years off pro baseball, he is hitting .279, 3 homers, 18 RBIs. 18 RBIs, the most of any catcher in the league. Takes the first pitch strike from Lacking. Outfield playing Cody pretty straight up here. Those shadows are just about out of the eyes there of left fielder Joey Turdoslavich, but Michael Martinez definitely shaded towards second base, the shortstop. Just a few steps to the right of that shift line as that one skied out to left field. Turdoslavich did not get a good read on it, but is now under it in left center field for out number 3. It looks like Turdoslavich did not see that at first, but good recovery speed, and he runs it down to left center for out number 3. So a 2-out walk for the Skeeters, but they are unable to get on the scoreboard. They still lead though, 1-0. We'll head to the 3rd inning.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugar Land Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugar Land Skeeters. It's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, CERTA Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Do you have the most valuable dad? The Skeeters are giving away a manager for a day experience to one lucky dad on our Father's Day game on June 16th against the Bees. Follow the Skeeters on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out how to enter our most valuable dad contest. The winner will get a customized Skeeters jersey, deliver the lineup cards pregame, and will get to spend 3 innings in the Skeeters dugout. It's time to celebrate our lawn mower.
We're back here at Constellation Field. A beautiful night here and a beautiful ballpark, a beautiful name of the ballpark. Greg Golson, the right fielder, takes for a strike, 0-1. Skeeters out in front, 1-0. Matt Perk struck out the side last inning, not in order. There's a lot of debate on that. Is it considered striking out the side if it's not in order as he chops that foul? What do you think, Chris? Parsons. There's a lot of Chris's around the office.
Come back to me on that.
I'm kind of more in line to thinking it needs to be in order to strike out the side. Because you can technically, because striking out the side should be something that's like an impressive feat. And what if you get up like 5 runs, but you happen to get the 3 outs by the strikeout?
Yeah, I think you got to strike him out in order. I don't think, like you said.
But he did pick up 3 strikeouts. In Perk's case, I mean, a fairly not too bad of an inning. Just walked 1 batter and gets Golson to swing and miss. So 3 straight strikeouts, though, dating back to last inning for Perk. 4 strikeouts on the game now. So I've had some suggestions as far as our food eating segment here. I couldn't really think of any good names on the spot. My buddy Brandon in the control room. Rye's Tastings. What's cooking at the ballpark? Rye's Rankings. Hungry Rye. And his favorite is Hungry Rye. We'll see. We gotta. I want to see how it goes tonight. I want to see if it's actually funny, if it's something we should do again, or if it's.
So what are you gonna eat?
I don't know. I've trusted one of our interns. He's gonna come and grab my debit card here in the 5th inning. And I told him to go grab me some grub. I hope he doesn't just give me like a hot dog or something. I hope he gets me like a.
Yeah, we can't do a hot dog.
Yeah. So I'm hoping he'll give me something pretty unique, something that I can really just dig my teeth into and give a pretty comprehensive ranking. As Sanford hits that one well to left field. That's gonna take Dixon back a few steps. He was playing pretty far in. And it makes the grab on the run. 2 down. Matt Perk has retired 4 straight. He's got 2 down here in the 3rd inning. If they can keep Perk in the rotation, that could be a pretty decent pickup here because Skeeters are hurting for starting pitching, and it's nothing that they can control. They've lost pitchers like Michael Marriott, Kevin McGowan, Mitch Talbot to contract purchases. Got one of them back, though, Christian Bergman, who was with us at the beginning of the year, then went to Seattle, and has since made his way back. I don't know. Brandon just dropped in the notepad to make us. It's just weird just talking about what we should name it. I do like Hungry Rye. That one's lined over the head of Ryan Jackson and into left field. Dan Gamache, Parsons, you were saying, he's been a thorn in the side. He continues to be so.
Is that 323 he's batting?
He's 5th in the league coming into this one. He really reminds me of Will Kenjor. I didn't actually get a good grasp on how to pronounce that name, but from Somerset, their 3rd baseman, very similar. Just kind of I wouldn't want to call him a slap hitter because that's kind of like a derogatory term, I guess, but just a guy who uses the entire field. He's not going to necessarily be a threat to take you deep all the time, but just use the entire field.
Crafty hitter.
Very crafty.
Kind of like David Eckstein.
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking even like a Pablo Sandoval. Not really going to. I mean, Pablo had some power, but most of the time, he just really good bat control. But no, David Eckstein's another good comp there. 0-1 to Michael Martinez. Lines that foul. Martinez, a big league veteran. Quickly down 0-2. I think we're gonna. I like sticking with Hungry Rye. I think that might be it. I could be. What about taste or something? Some of the Bry Fieri.
I'll have to Google it. Come back to me.
We'll go back. Yep. 1-2 now to Martinez. Matt Perk has got 2 down here in the top of the 3rd inning. Skeeters leading 1-0. Legendary tastings with legends with Rye Fieri. It's a little long. That one swung and a miss. The foul tip is not hung on to by Stanley, says our home plate umpire. He's actually going to show him the ball. Wants to show him there's no dirt on it. But our home plate umpire, Jesse Moreno, does not buy that one. And now Pete and Gavilia going to come out and have a chat. Martinez fouled that one into the dirt. Or he fouled that one off, we should say. And Stanley, pretty sure he caught that one on the fly, but Jesse Moreno said it bounced. Pete, getting pretty hot here. Cody Stanley literally showed the ball to the home plate umpire to show that there was no dirt on it. Ingavilia, Inky is walking back to the dugout. They're going to actually chat about it real quick. That's about as hot as I've seen Inky get all year.
Instant replay.
Yeah.
Rick Wright, we need instant replay.
I don't know if that's a play you could actually even instant replay in the majors.
I don't know.
But, I mean, we have TrackMan coming to you soon. The automated strike zone. That'll certainly have an effect on the umpiring. I mean, it's true. I mean, you think maybe the guy standing behind the pitcher's mound might have a better view at it. They're having a pretty extended discussion. They're going to leave the call, and Inky not happy whatsoever.
I think one game we need to mic up Pete.
Oh, we actually did. One of the news stations did last year.
I remember that.
Yeah. But, I mean, I'd actually like to have like an uncut, mic'd up version of Inky.
Yeah.
Not maybe to be delivered to fans, just for our sake, just to know what goes on.
I think you could do one for fans. I mean, you obviously couldn't do it live, but
Gotta have the bleep button.
I think that'd be something cool to do on social media.
Yeah, I totally agree there. As Martinez lines that one into right field, Bornstein on the run, makes the running grab in right center field. As I assure you, if that one landed on the grass there, Inky would have probably lost his mind. But Bornstein runs it down in right center. That'll end the inning. Barnstormers get the first hit of the game, but they leave him stranded. We head to the bottom of the third. Skeeters out in front, 1-0.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Back to the top of the order here to lead off the third inning. Jason Martinson, who walked and came around to score the only run so far tonight. Lead it off as we were just a brief delay waiting for our Toro to get off the field.
Was that a quick half-inning break?
It kind of seemed like it a bit.
I felt like it was.
We definitely met the minute 45 quota.
Yeah, by the time Martinson got in the box, the Toro was only to center field.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's like pretty much the baseline marker for how quick a half inning might be.
He wasn't moving very slow either.
No. And Martinson's first pitch swinging, pops out of shallow right field. Golson on the run, gets under it there. He had a ways to go, but makes the play there in shallow right field down the line. First pitch swinging, 1 up, 1 down here at the bottom of the third. So Anthony Jansanti, Parsons, I don't know if you knew this. I mentioned it yesterday. He had asked me to change his walk-up song to the Rock theme music, and he has been pretty lights out ever since. 3 for 5, pair of doubles yesterday, doubled tonight in his first at-bat. So, I mean, baseball's a game of superstition, and I'm thinking Anthony's found his walk-up song for a little bit now. He's already this is walk-up song number 3 this year. He started out with like an EDM music kind of song, and then switched to another song which I actually did not even know and I can't remember whatsoever. But this is the one actually I've heard of before.
So what would your walk-up song be?
In my brief high school baseball career, I liked "Sabotage" by the Beastie Boys. Stuck with that for 2 years. I'd never pitched. My pitching warm-up song would have been "Gasolina" by Daddy Yankee. Which would have really thrown him off when I would have just came in throwing like 62 miles an hour. Be like, man, this guy's gonna come in throwing cheddar. He comes in Gasolina by Daddy Yankee? No. Good batting practice pitcher, though. No movement. Kept it nice and straight. Quickly 0-2 here to Jansanti, 2018 MVP of the Skeeters. It's 5 of 14 so far this series, and swings and misses there. Takes a big swing, and De La Rosa finishes it off with a tag. Strike 3, out number 2 here in the third. So Juan Silverio, the first to 30 RBIs on your Skeeters this year. Drove in the only run of the game so far. Came back in the first inning. Silverio, the only player on the team that started all 48 games so far. He's tied for the league lead in games played.
The Iron Man of the team.
Although Jared Mitchell has played in all 48 games, he hasn't started all 48, however. And there's only a handful of qualifiers on our team just based on all the roster rearrangement. Silverio is one of them, Mitchell the other, and the only other qualifier on the team. Can you guess who that might be, Parsons? He's in the lineup tonight.
To play every game?
Enough to qualify and mean that you're averaging 3 at-bats per every game played this year. As Silverio, well, we'll have to hold that question because he grounds it to Bell at third base and throws it across the diamond for out number 3. So Skeeters go down in order. They still lead 1-0. We head to the 4th inning on a beautiful Thursday evening at Constellation Field.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit TexasFarmBureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Sorry about a breath. I literally had to run across the concourse to go to the bathroom there in the half inning. You're lucky.
That's a little TMI, don't you think, Pause?
I had to go take care of a business matter.
There you
across
go.
the concourse. 1-1
There
to
you go.
Caleb Gindle. I am well past my playing shape. That's all it takes is one little jog across the concourse to get me out of breath.
You're just preparing for your heavyweight showdown.
Yeah,
and you're going to prepare more with the food challenge.
Yep.
By the way, where is your food?
The 5th inning.
This is why you don't leave an intern to do your job.
I said to come in the 5th inning, so they're okay. They'll be at the top of the 6th inning. Hungry Rye. I'm going to tell you everything I know about ballpark fare. I'm going to give you probably too much of a breakdown. You're going to hear me chew it too. If you're into ASMR, you might want to tune in that inning. 3-0 quickly to Caleb Gindle as the Skeeters lead 1-0. Matt Perk has navigated 3 scoreless so far. Big time Jimmy standing out in front of us. Intern galore. Yeah, he gave me a look. He's on the 50-50 raffle tonight. Caleb Gindle takes low for a ball 4-pitch walk to open the inning.
All right, Pause.
What's up?
So I've done several innings with you this year.
What you got?
Baseball, it's not difficult to call a baseball game, but it's not easy. You got to come up, fill dead air.
Yeah, that's the key.
I'm watching the hockey game
There's
last
no
night.
dead air in hockey.
That has to be like the most difficult sport to broadcast.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for one, I'm not really – and, Terdoslavich squared a bunt, and Perk threw at his ankles there. He gets out of the way. Ball 1. So, I mean, for one of the hockey jargon, I'm not really like in tune with that. That would be a tough thing. But then you're right. I mean, actually, I was lucky enough to get breakfast one time with Matt Thomas, the Rockets. I believe he does their away games play-by-play, and he even said to me, he's like, for baseball games, a lot of it's about storytelling. You know, you got to know the team, know the players well, so you can fill the dead air like you mentioned. Perk gets a strike in 1-1. With basketball, though, even as there's not a lot of dead air, you're really just continuously calling the game.
Right. Yeah, I was watching the game last night, and it's this puck pass to so-and-so, pass to him.
Yeah.
It's a lot of repeating yourself, and I was like,
man, I think with the line changes, too. I mean, as Jardosovich grounds that just foul, just very at third base, 1-2. I mean,
you always got to be following the game, and you probably got to have someone helping you out, letting you know who's in.
Yeah, I mean, the line, because you're not sitting, like, you're sitting up pretty high. I mean, it's an arena, so you can't. There's no room on the glass, so you're sitting like up, pretty high up there. That hockey broadcasting, that's got to be one of the tougher ones. I'd definitely say. I mean, soccer's got to be tough too because there's a lot of action, but then there's a lot of inaction too. But you can't really get into a story because you never know. I mean, it could be a through ball at any moment. Any moment you're back into the action.
Well, you might fall asleep in soccer too.
Yeah,
I mean, at least hockey, you got guys checking each other on the boards and fighting, and
guys playing with broken jaws.
Yeah, a little more scoring going on.
1-2 to Terdoslovich, and swings and misses the ball in the dirt. Stanley recovers, throws to Martinson, and sliding in just ahead of the tag is Gindel, who reaches on the wild pitch. But strikeout number 5 for Matt Perk tonight, first out of the 4th inning. Matt Perk really got some good stuff going tonight. Struck out all 3 batters in the second, picked up a strikeout to begin last inning, and has a strikeout here, but he's going to have to work out of a little bit of a jam. Caleb Gindel's on second base, Casey Hobson up to bat. Hobson, a real redemption story in the league this year. Kind of scuffled with the bat. I mean, he's known for having a big-time lefty power bat. 9 home runs this year, tied for 4th in the league, and he took a big hack there, but up and in, swings through it, strike 1.
Perfect kind of guy for the ballpark there. And
yes. Clipper Magazine Stadium. Yeah, there's no Blake Galen this year. Actually, Blake Galen had his contract purchased in the off. Well, I guess not purchased. He signed with the Major League team in the offseason. I'm going to see how he's doing. But Galen was another guy, kind of a short, unsuspecting-looking power hitter as Hobson just floats that down the line in left field. That's going to be in for a base hit. Coming across to score is going to be Gindel easily, and Hobson strides into second with a double. Sound like he hit that with a newspaper, just lofted it there over Silverio's head.
Like a looping right over Silverio's head, like you said.
So that'll tie things up at 1-1 here. And that was really how it went yesterday. The Barnstormers had 9 hits yesterday, 8 of them singles. Yet they managed 12 runs, which had a lot to do with the 12 walks they were issued.
Walks will always come back to bite you in the
Leadoff
butt.
walks come around to score fairly often, and it did so this inning. And the Skeeters got their run off a leadoff walk back in the first. That one in the dirt, gets away from Stanley, but not too far. That'll hold Hobson at second, 1-0. Yeah, Blake Galen last year led the league in home runs, despite, I mean, he's listed on Baseball Reference at 5'9", 180 pounds. Still have big-time power, but that stadium certainly helps. He's with Oklahoma City right now, the AAA affiliate for the Dodgers. He had 28 home runs last year to pace the Atlantic League.
I'd be willing to bet 18 of those were at Clipper Magazine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember. I think he actually did have one here at Constellation Field last year. But I would have to agree with you there. 1-1. That one's roped down the left field line, but foul. Josh Bell, 1-2. I know. Jared Mitchell, when he was there the first time, man, him and Cody Stanley were both kind of just salivating, like, man, let me go hit at the stadium. And Cody Stanley actually had a 2-homer game there earlier this year, and Jared Mitchell, if you recall, he had a 6 RBI game earlier this year that came at Lancaster. He had a grand slam in that game, so a haven for lefties, but also on the reverse end, kind of a bad park for righties to hit in. 1-2, grounded hard to Jackson right at shortstop. He comes up with it and fires to Colabello for the out. 6-3 for out number 2. Ryan Jackson, I got to say, I mean, we've been kind of treated to some good shortstop play. Him and Alvaro Rondon both have played. Alvaro obviously haven't been released, but pretty solid shortstop play over there. Ryan Court earlier this year also good with the glove.
Has Alvaro been able to get in with York?
I'm not sure yet. Let's take a peek. We got Baseball Reference open. Alvaro, one of the good guys in baseball, man. He's a guy to root for. He was our Community Man of the Year last year. He's played in 2 games with York so far and has gone 3 for 8, hitting 375s, scored 2 runs, and in Alvaro Rondon fashion has stolen a base.
Yeah, it's one of those guys hard to root against.
I know. As really, really good guy. I'm sure it was tough to have to part ways with him for Pete as well. Oh, one to De La Rosa, and De La Rosa mashed out to left field. Dixon's going to look up, but that one is going to get up onto the picnic plaza for a 2-run home run. 2-run shot for De La Rosa. That's going to put the Barnstormers up 3-1 here with 2 away in the top of the 4th inning. That one got up there onto the canopy in the HEB picnic plaza. That one hurts a little bit. You get 2 outs and you're pitch away from getting out of the inning tied up. And De La Rosa, home run number 4 on the year for him. I'll ring up Greg Olson, the right fielder. Matt Perkett out away from matching his innings limit on the year. He went 4 innings in his first start over the weekend. That's the most he's pitched in a game. First pitch to Golson, misses in for a ball, 1-0. No action in the Skeeters pen, looking like Perk will have to go a 5th inning. I mean, before his start, the longest he had gone in a game was 2 1/3 innings, and that was his 3rd appearance of the year back on May 17th. So he's really been kind of asked to extend his workload here on the fly. Speaking of good guys, Matt Perk also just a great guy. You know, has been really good about volunteering his time for some of the community work that we do around the Fort Bend County area, as well as helping out with the Father's Day video we're putting together for Father's Day on Sunday. Beer mug giveaway, courtesy of Bud Light on Father's Day. And if you haven't gone to our website or our social media pages and nominated your dad for the most valuable dad, you should definitely do that. Go to our Twitter page, SL Skeeters, or find us on Instagram at Sugarland Skeeters, or our Facebook page. Nominate your dad, and he can have a chance to spend 3 innings in the dugout on Sunday. That one grounded to third base by Golson. Silverio fires to Colabello for out number 3. So the Barnstormers, they do tack on 3 runs here in the 4th, punctuated by a 2-run homer by Anderson De La Rosa. They lead 3-1 as we move to the bottom of the 4th.
Exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland.
Dennis Phipps going to lead it off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The Barnstormers have jumped out in front 3-1. Anderson De La Rosa with a 2-run homer last inning as part of a 3-run 4th for Lancaster. Jared Lakin back on the mound for the Barnstormers. This is up Jared Lakin out of Cypress Woods High School here in the Houston area. Cy Woods, shout out. That's a pretty big time area as far as recruiting athletes. And Phipps gives that a ride to deep center field. Sanford on the run to the track to the wall, and he makes the grab and runs into the wall there at center field. Darian Sanford with a fine play to open the inning, robbing Dennis Phipps of extra bases, and he is down on a knee there and has gotten up, put his hat back on. If Darian Sanford has to run like that to make a play, you know it was hit pretty well.
Yeah, there's probably only a handful of guys maybe in this league that can catch that.
And I wonder, I actually didn't see where Sanford was playing. You know, like Billy Hamilton for the Reds, who Sanford is, I mean, that's an easy comp considering the speed, but he's known for playing guys pretty shallow because he has the speed to be able to react to a ball going back like that. Sanford, and looking at it now, I mean, even with Dixon up, he's playing fairly shallow there in straightaway center. But makes a great running catch there. That will retire Phipps now 0 for 2. Okoye Dixon takes a first pitch strike. But I was going to say the Cypress, school district, they produce a lot of athletes, man. I mean, especially football. I know there are a couple 6A schools out there pump out a lot of recruits for some of the many Texas schools. That one misses way up and outside. 1-1.
As the fan tells you where that pitch is at.
Exactly. I don't even know what I have to do. I can just let him do that. He was Lakin, a 23rd round pick of the 2010 draft, straight out of high school. Cy Woods. Foul back by Dixon, 1-2. He reached as high as the AA level with the Pirates. Last appeared at the affiliated level in 2017 with the Marlins. His high A Jupiter. With the Barnstormers last season, went 2-3, a 3.85 ERA, but all of his appearances came out of the bullpen. Now they're kind of moving him into a starting role. Struggled a bit, obviously, 5.60 ERA in his 8 outings. It gets Dixon to pop that one up with De La Rosa on the run right near the netting there by the Skeeters dugout. Makes the play. Nice play by De La Rosa, out number 2. Chris Colabello able to get things started here in the 4th inning. Barnstormers lead 3-1. All 3 runs coming last inning. Colabello flew out to right at the wall, the warning track in his first at bat. Came into this one hitting .213, a homer, 6 RBIs on the year. Takes a first pitch ball from Lakin. Colabello was 0 for 4 yesterday. 3 for 12 now so far in this series. Got one taken for a strike, 1-1. Back on Tuesday night when the Skeeters kind of put it to the Barnstormers, kind of reverse of what happened yesterday. They had a 7-run second inning, part of an 8-4 win. Colabello got up twice that inning, singled both times, and then his second single drove in 2 runs. It's got to be a pretty good feeling, I'd imagine. Big power hitting right-handed first baseman. Check swings there, and he went around 1-2. Must have a really good sunset going on behind us because it's like a very interesting lighting on the ballpark now. Look at the apartments there out in left field.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I was wondering, there's got to be some pretty nice sunset going on right behind us. The 1-2 to Colabello. Fouls that one off. Right side stays alive.
Just a perfect night to be out at the ballpark. Not too hot. You got that breeze blowing in from right field.
Yeah.
You got $2 beers tonight, $2 sodas. I mean, what more can you ask for?
I don't think you're finding $2 beers or sodas at the Astros game.
No.
I'll just say that.
No.
$2 would probably get you
a French fry?
Maybe. Yeah, that's...
Maybe the ice cream. Maybe you get the cone, no ice cream.
Yeah, that's probably pretty fair. Oh, we had some suggestions on Twitter of what we should name our food segment. That's Ryan's Ballpark Games for your foodie night. Noted. Special K also liked the walk-up song choice of Sabotage. But what would be your walk-up song?
I don't know. I knew you were going to ask me that.
I also like Panama by Van Halen.
Maybe some AC/DC, Hell's Bells.
Ooh, I like where your head's at.
Maybe some Rammstein.
Okay. You were, I mean,
something just
you know who's most famous for coming out to Hell's Bells, right? No. Come on, he's in the Hall of Fame. He literally got voted in I think last year. Just think of why I would be super gung-ho about that. He's one of 3 Hall of Famers for my favorite team.
I'm drawing a blank.
Trevor Hoffman. Came into Hell's Bells. I feel like he was kind of one of the first closures to really like kind of make that concept of you come into a song and like you make it yours, you brand it. I know Mariano Rivera came into Enter Sandman by Metallica. As Colabello out in front of the off-speed there, swings and misses, strike 3. So the Skeeters go down in order for a second straight inning. They trail the Barnstormers 3-1 as we head to the 5th inning. Get ready, folks. In the 6th inning, we'll be doing what we're calling it now, Hungry Rye. I'll be giving you my thoughts on some of the food at the ballpark. You want to tune in for that. And for now, we'll go to commercial break.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Welcome back to Constellation Field on what's turning out to be a beautiful Thursday night. Just needs some Skeeters offense, but for now, we'll have to settle for some defense. Matt Perk back out on the mound. Darian Sanford are going to lead it off. Lancaster ahead 3-1. Now they hit him with Tiny Dancer. Subtle.
That's perfect.
To the 5'7" Darian Sanford, or actually listed at 5'9". Do you think he's actually 5'9"? As Sanford plays on a beautiful push bunt, no chance to get him there even. He had the Carl Lewis safe sign as he crossed first base there. Beautifully placed bunt down the first base line by Sanford, lit off single.
I don't think he's 5'9".
I was gonna say that's a little aggressive. If he's 5'9", then I'm 6'3".
Yeah.
But when you can run like that, I guess you can just say however tall you want to be. It doesn't really matter. Just get on. Can't steal first base, though. There's my baseball cliche of the night. Dan Gamache, second baseman, 1 for 2 tonight. He's got a runner on first base. Now, do you bunt Sanford over, or do you let your 323 hitting second baseman swing the bat?
I mean, for someone with his speed, I think you got to let him try to swipe a bag.
That's not a bad call. He's second in the league in stolen bases, Parsons.
Not sure how good a lead he's going to get off Perk being a lefty. But
you can go first move. I'm sure we'll see Perk continue. And, oh, he was leaning a bit there. That one actually gets away from Colabello, and that's going to be far enough away to let Sanford get at least a second base. My goodness, he is fast. He could have maybe even had third there. But he holds at second base, so now a runner in scoring position here, and that's what they talk about, those speed guys, where like a single just turns into a double so quickly, and see it in action there. Now you got Gamache with a runner on second. Barnstormers already out in front, 3-1. Gamache, 29 RBIs on the year, tied for third on the Barnstormers. That one low and away, but scooped up by Cody Stanley. Nice pick there, 1-0. Caleb Gindel and Joey Turdosovich both with 34 RBIs to lead the Barnstormers. They're also both tied for second in the league, but RBIs not necessarily indicative of wins. Barnstormers 17 and 25 coming into this one. 1-0 to Gamache. Sanford on second base, pretty good sized lead. A nice slider there from Perk as Gamache out in front, 1-1. So we have sent our intern out to get the food. He came in on time, and now we're just up to see what we're going to get for Hungry Rye, the first edition.
So he is on the first base side because I cannot see him at the third base concession stand. So
I think what we're going to do, we just talked about in the half inning, is maybe we'll transition this to have our upstairs dining from Insperity Club brought down here plate, because their menu changes on a nightly basis.
Correct.
So I think that would actually be the best way, because the concession stand menu doesn't change all too often. Although it is good food. I mean, it's definitely not there's some stuff you don't traditionally find at a ballpark. It's not just hot dogs and nachos. 2-1, low and away.
Joe's.
Nailed it. Got him. Do you know they sell grasshoppers at Safeco? Well, it's not Safeco Field anymore. T-Mobile Park out there in Seattle. Every ballpark has its quirk. There was at Globe Life Field my last day there as an intern. They called it I forgot. It was a something Sunday. I don't know exactly what it was, but it was. As I'll wait for the pitch here, Gamache swings and miss, 3-2 now. It was like an ice cream sundae, but it was mashed potatoes as the ice cream, flanked by 2 pieces of sausage as like your bananas, some brisket sprinkled over the top. It was actually
really good.
It was so good. I felt like I needed to see my GI doctor after, but so good.
For a minute, I thought you were talking about it was the chocolate and then the mashed potatoes in between. I was like, that just sounds nasty.
You start with the mallow. You take the mallow. No, it was really good. I'll tell you though, being a member of the press covering a Major League Baseball game, it's pretty heavenly for the food that you're treated to.
Yeah, I remember as an intern with the Astros in 2008, 2007, we got to eat media press row or whatever.
Yeah, the food at Minute Maid is really good too. I mean, and it's like, at least, I don't know about Minute Maid. I only went there once to cover, or actually covered 3 games there, but at Globe Life, I mean, you could go back at any point and grab like ice cream, nachos, pizza.
I was gonna say, I think I ate so much ice cream that summer. I mean, you can't tell by
I know
stature,
you didn't carry it like I do.
No.
Runners on first and second. Michael Martinez hits that through the left side. That's going to get in for a base hit. They're going to send Sanford home. The throw from Dixon to Stanley is high and over the head of Stanley. Perk backing up, retrieves it. However, Martinez will move to second base. Gamache to third. Now a 4-1 lead for the Barnstormers.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I can't see it yet. We gotta wait till the top of the 6th.
Oh, it's gonna be cold by then, though.
It's okay.
Our fans don't care.
Theater of the mind. What is this? Oh, that's my debit card.
Our fans don't care. Let's start it now.
Greg, I'm gonna need this expensed.
You gotta eat it while it's warm.
Well, we're planning on the camera coming in to view me eat it at the top of the 6th.
I mean, there's a reason you're on the radio.
Well, we're on YouTube.
Yeah, but there's a reason you're on radio. Fans don't want to see your
mug.
mug.
I see what you're getting. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Hopefully, you guys didn't have images of a slim version looking. I'm a slimmer Matthew McConaughey.
I mean, you could have trimmed out the beard too a little bit. Maybe run a comb through it.
Yeah, I could have used a shave like last month. Caleb Gindel fouls that one off 0-1. The Skeeters are going to bring the infield in, trailing 4-1. Nobody down here in the top of the 5th inning. Run has already come across the score. Now we got some action up in the bullpen there. It looks to be Daniel Schlereth, the lefty, but not getting up in earnest just yet. Stretching it out. 0-1 to Gindel. Pops it up in the infield straight up. Stanley sheds the mask, but that one actually is going to get out of play. Off to the left there. 0-2 to Gindel. Gindle has walked in his first 2 plate appearances so far today. The walks hurting the Skeeters once more. They had 12 issued yesterday. So far, 4 issued here in the 5th inning. Runners on second and third. Infield in. 0-2 to Gindle. Blowing away for a ball. Again, I mean, can't go without saying it once more at least that what Lucas Irvin did yesterday did not have his best stuff. He'd be the first to tell you that, but being able to get 3 innings of work yesterday to save some of those arms in the Skeeters bullpen, that's going to set the Skeeters up for the weekend series against the Bees. That one's outside 2-2. Maybe the first trip. The Bees have quietly put together a pretty nice season out there in the Liberty Division. They're 24-21. However, 4.5 games out. Kind of a contrast of here in the Freedom Division where they would only be a few games out of. Well, they'd still be right around 4.5, but in second place, not fourth. They're in last place in the Liberty Division. That one's lined toward the gap in left center field. Jan Sandy's not going to get that one. That's going to drop. Gamache is going to score. Behind him is Martinez. A throw into second base, close, but Gindle up with a 2-run double. That's going to make it a 6-1 lead now for the Barnstormers here in the 5th. Still nobody down here in the 5th. The Barnstormers have 3 hits and a walk so far this inning. Matt Perk, the lefty, worked through 3 scoreless. Had allowed just 1 hit through the first 3 innings. Has allowed 5 cents in his last 2 innings. The Barnstormers have tacked on a few more now. First pitch to Joey Terdoslavich, 1-0. Christopher Hill has called for the TBD inning, the Texas Ballpark Delicacies inning.
Is he chiming in on YouTube?
He is.
What is his
I'm surprised
YouTube
he didn't
name?
use Christopher Hill.
He can't come up with an alias?
I thought he'd use a burner account, but he's a man of integrity. Will show his face. I know there's a few people in the front office who use burner accounts.
Don't look at me.
I'm not looking. I mean, I have to look at you. You're the only guy in the booth. I can't. What am I going to look up into the roof? I should say the organization. They're not necessarily in the front office. They're scattered around different places. So our intern has already gotten the food. You could hear the commotion earlier as we were going to do our food tasting at the top of the 6th. Hopefully a little reprieve as the Skeeters have struggled a bit so far tonight. They trail 6-1 as Terdoslavich fouls that off 1-2. I was looking. I mean, look at the stats today too. It's been a tough time for the pitching staff as they've been kind of gutted here. The first 3 months of the season, April and May, the starters are the best ERA in the league. The Skeeters do own the highest ERA in the league for their pitching staff in the month of June, though. 1-1, grounded to the left side. I mean, a lot of that you have to imagine has to just do with guys being asked to do things like Perkins tonight. A reliever by trade. He, as a matter of fact, hadn't made a start since 2016 before his start over the weekend. And you got guys like Lucas Irvin who have kind of pinballed between the rotation and the bullpen. It's a tough job, man. It's not. It's the same thing. You're pitching off the mound. You know, you're 90 feet away or 60 feet, 6 inches away. But there's a lot of nuance that goes into being a starter and reliever. 1-2 to Terdoslavich in the dirt. 2-2 now. Can you believe that, though? Perk, as a freshman at TCU, went 15-0 with a 3.03 ERA for the Longhorns. That was when they were back in the Mountain West.
Clark Frogs.
Oh, did I say Longhorns?
You did.
Oh, my goodness.
What year was that?
That was back in 2010. So, yeah, they were still part of the Mountain West.
So that was before the epic battles with the A&M and the Supers.
Yes, yes. The 2-2 to Terdoslavich. He lines that for a base hit into left field. Dixon cuts it off before it gets to the wall, but in to score is Gindle. Terdoslavich holds at first base. That's going to make it a 7-1 lead now for Lancaster.
Let me go warm up.
So
3 straight hits for the Barnstormers. Still no one up in the Skeeters bullpen. They lead 7-1. Casey Hobson up to bat now. So far today, Hobson has been up twice. He has singled and he has walked. Drove in a run in his last at bat. It's part of a 3-run third inning. First pitch to Hobson in the dirt, 1-0.
So when they show your food eating segment, are you giving me on the video board?
No. You'll see me on YouTube. You will not see me on the video board. Yeah, that would be unfair.
Don't want to ruin these fans' nice night at the ballpark.
I mean, there's a good crowd here. Yeah, they don't deserve that. That one's grounded through the right side for a single by Hobson as the Barnstormers continue to get on base here. Still nobody down here in the top of the 5th inning.
Fans are starting to get a little restless here at the ballpark.
I mean, and the thing is what's really rough about all this is where that rule of the no mound visits really comes into play, because and you saw it yesterday with Irvin too when he was struggling to find the zone. A mound visit, that's why you have them. That's why they are used in the big leagues and throughout the minors, is to kind of calm a pitcher down in moments like this. I mean, the Barnstormers have 4 straight hits. This is certainly going to be the time where you could use just a breather.
Yeah, and I mean, the balls really haven't been squared up. They've just been finding the hole. I mean, you started the inning with the little bunt single by Sanford.
And then you had Martinez ground one through the left side.
Yeah, they're just finding where the players are not at.
And Josh Bell pops that one up, but it's going to get fouled. That's why I really do. I don't know what you think about it. The stat, BABIP, batting average on balls in play. If your BABIP is way higher than your average, it kind of indicates that you more or less got lucky. You're maybe due for a regression. And then reverse on the other end, if your BABIP is lower than your average, you're maybe due for a bigger year the following year. And there's a lot baseball. There's a lot you can't control, but there's certainly more that you can't control. And yeah, the Barnstormers today, 2 doubles out of their 8 hits, mostly singles so far. The 1-1, 2. Bell is a looping curveball in for a strike, 1-2 now. Nobody down still here in the top of the 5th. Barnstormers now lead 7-1. The 1-2. Bell chops that. Going to stay fair. Silverio gets the short hop, tags the bag, and throws across the infield for a double play. The old 5-3 DP. Nicely done by Juan Silverio. Silverio with a nice job. He had a tough hop there. Came in. He's got those smooth hands. Made it look easy. That play was not easy at all. Should note the Skeeters have come back from a 6-run deficit once this year. We were talking about this yesterday when they were getting down a little bit early. So 7-1. They were down 6-0 on the second night of the year. Ended up coming back to win that one.
Well, we were down against York.
That was a 5-run
when 50
deficit.
hit the grand slam.
It was. I mean, Skeeters have had a few memorable come from behind wins this year. Let's see if they can make another one tonight.
I mean, you got plenty of power in the lineup.
Oh, yeah. I mean, even just dating back to last season, the game against these Barnstormers in Game 5 of the Freedom Division Championship Series, overcame a 3-run deficit in the 9th. Ended up winning that one. Taking for a ball there from De La Rosa, 1-1. De La Rosa, only home run so far tonight, a 2-run shot last inning. Home run number 4 on the year for the Barnstormers catcher. He's now tied with Brett Austin. Actually, Austin had his contract purchased by the Giants, so he leads active catchers in the league with 4 home runs. Stanley, though, Cody Stanley has 18 RBIs to pace the league's catchers. And De La Rosa squares that one up and hits it pretty well to center field. Jan Santee ranges back a few steps in front of the track and has it for out number 3. So we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Barnstormers, they tack on 4 more in the top half. They now lead 7-1.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters. It's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
All right, we head to the bottom of the 5th inning here. It is now, the sun is officially set on this Thursday night at Constellation Field, and the sun's metaphorically about to set on the series here after tonight. New Britain coming in for 4 games. Got some audio there. Kind of an odd homestand. I can't remember one like this last year where we went from a Monday to a Monday, so 2 4-game series.
I like it that way, though, rather than, we've had
having the day off.
Or that, or playing 7 straight against another team.
Yeah, it is nice. It definitely it breaks it up a bit. Zach Borenstein takes the first pitch ball from Jared Lacken and takes a strike now, 1-1. Borenstein hitting .280, 5 homers, 17 RBIs, and all in just 23 games entering tonight. He struck out in his first at-bat. That one way high over the glove of De La Rosa. Thankfully, Jesse Moreno's not blessed with too much height, because that one would have just hit him right in the mask. As De La Rosa tried to jump out of the squat there, didn't get it.
Kind of jockey height.
Oh, he could be a great jockey.
No offense, but
no, I mean I'm only 5'10" myself. I'm not the one to be talking here, but in that case, certainly worked out. It would have gave him a haircut. 3-1 to Borenstein now. Skeeters, they trail 7-1. Could certainly use a leadoff base runner here. Their only run came back in the first inning. And that one outside, ball 4. So a leadoff walk to Borenstein to get it going here in the 5th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Brian Jackson, who walked in his first at-bat. It's walk number 3 there for Lakin. Looking for a silver lining here too. Martinson walked to lead off the game and came around to score. So another leadoff walk here. See if the Skeeters can turn the favor to the Barnstormers as Jackson takes a strike 0-1.
Just slowly peck at that lead.
Yeah, absolutely. It's early. Just the 5th inning here. The Barnstormers bullpen has been hittable. I mean, the Skeeters they had a 4-run deficit on Monday night. Turned it around and ended up winning that one. That was another Dennis Phipps specialty, the 3-run go-ahead homer in the 8th inning on Monday night. It was some early series fireworks. That one came off Matt Marksberry, their left-handed, I don't know if you call him a side armor, but kind of like a 3-quarter guy. 1-1 here, Jackson inside. Called a strike, though, on the inside part of the plate, 1-2. Good crowd on hand here on a Thursday night at the ballpark. Seating bowl filling up. A lot of kids out there on the sport court. Jungle Gym filled to capacity per usual. And DJ Teddy out there spinning the hot tracks in the ice house, the Bud Light ice house. 1-2 to Jackson. Check swing. Did he go? No, says Ken Leventhal at first base. 2-2. Cody Stanley on deck. I mentioned earlier, I think, when you were gone. So Jackson played here 2 years, but he's already played in more games this season than he did in the last 2 years combined. Total of 10 games in the last 2 years. He got picked up his first season with the Skeeters. Last year, he left the team after a few games. 2-2. That one's grounded up the middle and through for a base hit from Jackson. So a pair of runners here to lead off the fifth for the Skeeters. They're in action. And Ryan Jackson swinging a hot bat lately. He is a hit in all 4 games this series. Modest 4-game hitting streak now for the shortstop.
He's now 5 for 12 in the series.
Next-gen stats from Chris Parsons right there. So Cody Stanley, the catcher, comes to bat. Flew out to left field in his first plate appearance. Kind of an odd alignment here on defense. Josh Bell going to play in on third base, even with the bag shaded a little bit closer to second base than a traditional third baseman would play. Kind of interesting just that he cut off the range for himself there. I don't think Stanley's a threat to bunt necessarily, and he takes a strike 0-1. But what do I know? I'm just up here talking into a microphone. Josh Bell is a former big leaguer. I think he's got me. I mean, that one. That one's lined to center field. Sanford on the run coming in. Dives in. Does not make the play, though, as he traps it. And a good read on the base pass there by Ryan Jackson, who got a good jump there. That could have easily been a fielder's choice had Jackson not got halfway down the line there.
Yeah, you hold your breath with Sanford out there, too. I mean, he already made one spectacular catch, but that speed, I thought he was going to make. I thought he was going to come up and make the play.
I did too. I'm a little surprised he honestly didn't get to that one. I think I'm just going to try to get in the mind of Darian Sanford. I think he had a battle in his head where he thought, hey, we got a big lead, maybe just get out in front of it or to stop it. And then he's like, wait, no, I'm Darian Sanford. I've got blazing speed. I'm going to make the play. And then he kind of at the last second trapped it. So kind of a hybrid there. I don't know if he even tried to catch that necessarily. Either way, a single from Stanley. The base is now full of Skeeters as Jason Martinson, the power-hitting second baseman, comes with the bat in a big spot with the Skeeters down 7-1. He chops the first pitch foul off the Barnstormer dugout. Martinson, second on the Skeeters with the 7 home runs. He has 5 of them in the month of April, or month of June, my goodness. Long homestand, and he has 3 of them against the Barnstormers. Big swing from number 25, strike 2. So the leadoff walk from Bornstein, then back-to-back singles from Jackson and Stanley. Have the Skeeters in action here, none down in the bottom of the 5th inning. Stick around for the top of the 6th. We have Ryan's Hungry Rye, name still to be determined. We also have TBD inning, Texas Ballpark Delicacies inning. Let us know if you got a name in mind as Martinson takes low for a ball.
Whoa.
Oh, called strike 3, actually. My goodness. I looked down because that one looked in the dirt, but called a strike.
Yeah. No comment there.
Pete on the top step of the dugout. He's already had some problems with our home plate umpire, Jason Miranda, tonight, and he is hot. He's staying in the dugout, though.
Yeah, I think
that one looked a little bit low. I mean, not to be too hard on the umpires, but wow, that one I thought was for sure a ball.
Yeah, I think Skeeters missed that's a bad break there.
Tough one. Base is so loaded, though, after the strikeout to Martinson. Lakin will now get Anthony Jansanti, who doubled in his first at-bat of the game, 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a double. Chance to try to get back here at the Barnstormers as Lakin misses up. Want to know, this is where you can really use some control issues from Lakin. Maybe a pass ball, a wild pitch, and then maybe have Jansanti unload a hit. Lakin came into this one with control issues for sure. He had walked 26 batters in 35 innings.
If you're the Skeeters, this is probably the guy you want up to bat right now.
Hottest bat on the team over this last couple games. Jansanti 3 for 5 yesterday with a pair of doubles. Double today, big swing. When he's on, it's like easy to tell too. His swing is so fluid and he just squares up everything. not to get like too technical, he just has a really sound like plane with the bat. Doesn't look like he tries to swing too hard, just a nice level swing. He said last year too, like he kind of tried to model a swing, you know, launch angle is a big thing now, get the ball in the air, try to hit more home runs, and he tweaked it a little bit, and I mean, hit 18 home runs last year, so it certainly worked. Curveball there, low and away, called a strike now, 1-2. Something tells me Pete might not be around for the entire game tonight. Just gonna throw that out there. He's had a few tough ones over the last week or so, and nothing he can really do. He's built a beautiful roster that other teams around the major leagues have taken notice of. I think frustrations might carry over, and Jan Santee pops that one up to Sanford in center field. Started back, coming in now. Bornstein is going to tag. Sanford does not have a great arm, and Bornstein will score standing up as a sac fly from the captain puts the Skeeters back on the scoreboard. They now trail the Barnstormers 7-2. Got to get at least one run there for sure after you load the bases with nobody out.
Yeah.
Still a good spot here for your RBI leader, Juan Silverio, who has driven in one tonight already. A ground out back in the first inning. He'll come up with runners on first and second, 2 down. Skeeters now trail 7-2 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Be nice to get Phipsy up with bases loaded here.
Phipps already has.
Let him face Lakin again.
Phipps has 2 grand slams this year already. And Silverio hits that well left field on the run to Stradosevich. He makes the running catch, though, out in the gap to rob the Skeeters of what would have been 2 runs. So that's going to do it here in the 5th inning. The Skeeters get one back on the sac fly from Anthony Giansanti. They still trail 7-2. Let's move to the 6th inning.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Welcome back to the broadcast booth. We're going to do something a little different this inning, folks. We've teased it a bit tonight. We're going to do Hungry Rye. I'm going to take some bites out of some ballpark fare here, and I got my dish in front of me. Shout out to our intern, who I actually don't know his name, but thank you. Parsons, we got a name?
Seth. Seth is his name.
Seth, you are a friend of the show. Appreciate you bringing in what looks to be an empanado. We'll have a little trial and error here. Our cameraman, who I also don't have his name, Anthony has come in with a wireless camera.
Pause, just one request.
Yes.
Chew with your mouth shut.
No problem. I got to still call a baseball game. Skeeters trail 7-2 to the Barnstormers as we move to the 6th inning. Gene Bocci, the right-hander, is on in relief.
I'll help call the game while you eat.
There you go.
This is your segment.
You Parsons will take care of the baseball. I'll take care of the food this inning.
Just remember, it's empanadas, not seafood.
Empanadas. It's the Enya. It's a soft N.
The 1-0 from Machi's high brings the count to 2-0.
So, here we go. We're on. So, here's your look. We got some empanadas, which I believe in Spanish means pocket of beef. We've got some sour cream to go and some pico de gallo. It's good. There's some fresh jalapeno in there. Some good diced tomatoes.
2-0 popped foul, first base side.
So I'm gonna open the sour cream. We're gonna go. I'm gonna open it up here. Look what we got inside.
Look, you haven't even bitten it yet, and you have lettuce on your microphone.
Get a little
get
messy
a hold
here.
of yourself.
All right, so I'm
your first TV debut or what?
I'm from San Diego, so I'm almost lived in Mexico for half my life. So Mexican food is my specialty. They went right to my wheelhouse early. All right, so
Machi's 2-1 misses inside.
as you can see, we've got the beef, we've got tomatoes, and we got some sour cream. I'm just gonna dive right in here for the sour cream.
3-1 hit to Severio at third. Fires on to first base for the first out of the inning.
Wow. First off, great temperature. It was left in the hot box for me in that inning. I noticed some spice right away. It's not too spicy. It's not overwhelming, but it's definitely there. It kind of just greets your lips ever so softly. I'd maybe credit the jalapeno and the pico de gallo for that. I'm going to dive right back in. Although I will say the sour cream is a great touch because it really kind of cools off my taste buds from the spiced beef.
Darian Sanford steps in for the Barnstormers.
So we're going to go for the full bite here. Get a real on this.
First pitch from Machi is high and outside.
Wow, that is fantastic. I think the key there is the beef is seasoned over 4 days here at Constellation Field. It's a dry rub. And I think also the key here, you want to get in and look at this, Anthony.
The 1-0 from Sanford
it's the tortilla. It's not too crunchy, but it is somewhat crunchy. It's like, I wouldn't even call it crunchy, but there's enough crunch, and we are making just a big mess in here.
Sanford grounds out to Severio for the second out of the inning.
He's got a quick inning.
Damn Gamache.
We're going to get some lettuce. There's also a soft bed of lettuce under here. Iceberg lettuce, I believe. So again, folks, this is Hungry Rye. We got empanadas on the menu tonight. I am struggling to find the lettuce onto the empanada. As I mentioned, empanada in Spanish roughly translates to spiced beef pocket.
Now you got sour cream on your fingers. Wow. I'm sorry for those that are watching on YouTube. It's pretty painful watching it in person. I can only imagine.
It is. This is so good.
You got it in your beard.
It's like the spice is just, I'd say on a scale of 10, it's like a 5.5, but just perfect. Just a perfect amount of spice. Props to the chef who made these tonight. We had Buffalo Wild Wings for dinner in the office. I didn't really get any, so I'm just going to start really hounding into this. Again, I think really the key, Anthony, if you get in here, you got to make sure you put a little bit of sour cream, not too much on it, but just enough to where it's not too much spiced beef. So it looks like we went to a half inning. We can go through.
Yeah, you can keep going. Gamache grounds out to Ryan Jackson. Jackson fires on to Calabello to get the third out of the inning.
Would this be considered Tex-Mex, or is this?
That would be Tex-Mex.
This is Tex-Mex.
That'd be Tex-Mex.
This is just fantastic. You can tell here, Jim and again Anthony here. You got some peppers, maybe some Anaheim chilies in there. A great asset to any Mexican dish. Not too spicy, but it adds a little bit of that flavor. I think there's some saffron in there somewhere too. It's really good. It's not too chewy. It is a little chewy though. And you gotta make sure you get a little bit of jalapeno. Not too much jalapeno though on your empanada. And
I think next episode, Pause, we got to get you a bib. Maybe a Skeeters bib. See if Greg Hodges in the team store can come up with a bib for you.
Well, that was delicious.
We'll go to Babies R Us.
I don't want to get too much Anthony's time. Empanada was fantastic. As far as the Hungry Rye rating goes, 2 thumbs up.
Let's see what kind of reviews you got over there.
We'll see how it goes. Big shout out to Anthony. Anthony, good work, my friend. Appreciate you. Empanadas on the menu tonight. Hungry Rye. We're going to be doing this all season long. That actually is kind of spicy. I'm starting to, I sweat all the time, but I'm starting to sweat a little bit. Shout out to the folks on the concourse. We appreciate you. And the lights just went out. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break, folks. Thanks for holding with us there through the first edition of Hungry Rye. Tell us what you think. Be back here for the bottom of the fifth in just a second.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com.
Of course, the inning where we try to have food out, they go down 1, 2, 3.
Well, yeah, and then before we even came back from a commercial break, Phipps aligns it hard to Josh Bell at third for the first out.
So the Skeeters and the Barnstormers making the food segment a little bit brief, but it looks like from the comments, people enjoyed that.
Man, you're not kidding, Pause. It is pretty good, and it's got a little kick to it.
It had a little kick to it now. That's the thing is I've had a few empanadas in my day, on my travels. I don't recall it being a spicy dish, but that was fantastic. That is Hungry Rye. We're going to get back to baseball now, though. Hope you guys enjoyed that segment. Next, I believe we have a fried quail wing on the menu for tomorrow, so stand by for that. Okoye Dixon up to bat now, 0-1. Skeeters trailing the Barnstormers 7-2. And Dixon fouls it off the net, 0-2 now. Yeah, that was deceivingly spicy. That's what I would say. That's the trademark of that dish. It was deceivingly spicy, but I like spicy food.
I do too.
So not a bad thing whatsoever. I think because Anthony has since departed. Shout out to our Wilders camera guy Anthony. There's peppers in the ground beef. So nice little mid broadcast pick me up there. I like the timing there. You know, you get kind of your second win. Like people have their runner's high, I have my food high. Just give me an empanada. 0-2.
You better get ready for that hot dog eating contest in
I'm gonna crush that
2 weeks.
I'm
looking forward to it.
Krepto Fireback Knight says I like the mild spice. This is I'd probably classify that as mild. Maybe medium actually. That one's chopped back to LeKine. High throw to Casey Hobson. He jumps up, leaps, and makes the catch. Keeps his foot on the bag for out number 2.
I'm gonna go in for another bite.
It's good, man. I'm thoroughly impressed. I wouldn't say an empanada is a ballpark food, but at the same time, kind of is because you can kind of keep. It's a handheld food. It'd be good food for like a road trip too, you know. Chris Colabello now up to bat. 2 down here in the 6th inning. Skeeters trail Lancaster 7-2. One to Colabello now. Also, I think the key too was the pico de gallo on the side. You can use it as you wish. You know, you can spree. It's like you don't have to put too much on it. You can put it a little bit on because there's some jalapenos in there.
Maybe some salsa to go with it.
Yeah, I mean that technically in certain parts of America, i.e. where I'm from, San Diego, that is considered salsa. Pico de gallo.
Thinking like I'm a big fan of Julio's.
You shout out.
Go out to HEB and get some. Hey, sponsor HEB.
There you go.
Go to Julio's and get some hot sauce.
Are you a green or a red salsa guy?
I'm a red salsa guy.
On burritos, I like green, but burritos are not a thing out here. That one's chopped to Martinez at shortstop on a hop. Casey Hobson unable to handle it. And I'll get by and back it up as De La Rosa, but Chris Colabello aboard with the air on the shortstop Martinez.
HEB Julio salsa, or even better, Lopez Mexican food. Their salsa.
That was good. They had it was almost like a dark red, blackish salsa, right?
I could almost like drink it. It's so good.
Not recommended at home, but James Larkin Smith, Parsons, you might be able to help with this, asked, is there a scheduled Skeeters fan road trip to Lancaster in August? I believe there is, correct?
There is.
Okay, do you know the dates on that off the top of your head? Actually, I have a schedule right here. James, Skeeters go to Lancaster from August 23rd to the 25th. That one to Borenstein, misses low and away, 1-0. Borenstein has walked and struck out so far tonight. Have you ever been to Cincinnati?
I have not been to Cincinnati.
There's some Skyline Chili talk on the feed right now. I've heard Skyline Chili is to die for.
I have not been to the Midwest.
I've been to St. Louis once. So that's about my Midwest.
Cincinnati might be a little further Midwest, but
probably.
I've never been in that direction of the country.
I know they put chili on top of their spaghetti in Cincinnati too. It's a thing.
Interesting.
There's a name for it. If anybody wants to chime in and let us know what that's called, I forget. Let me know. 1-1 to Borenstein, 2 down, bottom of the 6th inning. That one's fouled off the mask of De La Rosa. 1-2. Skeeters trailing 7-2 here, 2 away in the bottom of the 6th. Jared Lakin, the starter for Lancaster, did not have good numbers against Sugar Land earlier this year, and his one start was knocked around a bit, allowed 5 runs in 4 innings of work, but has allowed just 2 through 4 or 5 2/3 so far tonight. It's called Spaghetti Reds. That's when they put the chili on top of the spaghetti.
We're getting quite a bit comments on
it's
that.
It's interactive tonight. I like it. Keep any questions coming. More than happy to answer. As Borenstein skies that towards Sanford, who started in, makes his way back, and has it for out number 3. So the error from Martinez does not come back to bite the Barnstormers. They lead 7-2 as we move to the 7th inning.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugar Land Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugar Land Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
We move to the 7th inning. It's been a fun night. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me eat an empanada. Cannot say that when I went to journalism school at San Diego State, I'd find myself a few years later eating Mexican food on camera while also calling a baseball game. Gotta love this sport. Gotta love this league. Any baseball, it's all about having fun. And I've had a fun night tonight. Hopefully the Skeeters can turn it around. That'll make it a picture-perfect night. They trail 7-2. As Cesar Cabral takes over for Gene Machi. Cabral has been mighty effective since joining the Skeeters pitching staff. 6 appearances this year, no ERA, 1-0, and has struck out 4 batters in 6 2/3 innings of work. Former New York Yankee Cesar Cabral gets former Cleveland Indian, Philadelphia Philly and Pittsburgh Pirate Michael Martinez, who fouls that one back 1-1. Cabral has a pretty devastating two-seam pitch, which with the righty up is especially effective. It's got not as much movement as a sinker. He told me that's not really classified as a sinker, it's just a two-seamer, but it's got some wicked movement on it. 2-1 now to Martinez. Martinez came in 292 and takes away for ball 3-1. Cabral against Lancaster this year has thrown 3 2/3 scoreless innings. Has allowed just one hit in those 3 2/3 innings. The 3-1 to Martinez, and the two-seamer misses away for a ball as he takes his base. To lead off things here in the 7th. I'm happy the Skeeters worked a 1-2-3 inning last inning. Gene Machi made quick work of the Barnstormers. That kind of cut into the dining cuisine for us, but that's all good. We'll bring that back. It looks like we got some decent responses to that. Any suggestions, feel free to chime in on the YouTube comment section. Be glad to hear what you think we can make that little segment better with. We'll be kind of having segments like that throughout this year, trying to have a little more fun with the broadcast. Caleb Gendel fouls that one off, 0-1. Lefty on lefty here. Oh, one misses in the dirt. That's going to get by Stanley and off the backstop there as Martinez will stride into second base on the wild pitch. Cabral, the third pitcher tonight for the Skeeters. Matt Perk made the start. Give you the numbers on Perk here. 5 innings, 8 hits, 7 runs, all earned, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. Allowed the home run, De La Rosa. Then Machi with a 1-2-3 6th inning. That'll flip it over to Cabral, who fires in a ball there on the outside edge. He's got his hand on his hip, wondering where that missed. 2-1 to Gendel now. Martinez on second base. That one's grounded back up the middle. Cabral put his bare hand out trying to stop it. Does not, thankfully. And that one gets into center. Giansanti with the throw. No slide for Martinez, but the speedy Martinez just out in front of the tag. Opted to not slide there. A good throw from Anthony. Just a few seconds too late. An RBI knock for Caleb Gendel, and that'll push Lancaster's lead to 8-2 now. Joey Turdoslavich now steps in. Turdoslavich has reached once tonight, an RBI single back in the 5th inning. Gendel now 3 RBIs tonight, had a 2-run double back in the 5th, and the RBI single there, and Turdoslavich hits that one well to center field. Giansanti had him played pretty deep and is under it for the first out of the inning. Let's curb your enthusiasm in here. They're playing the theme song here. I like that, you know. There was a one pitch out there to Turdoslavich. Go back to it. Baseball, after all, is a game of superstition. So now I had the empanadas back in the 6th inning. A good compliment to any Mexican dish, in my opinion, is horchata. It's a cinnamon rice beverage. Kind of like a cinnamon rice milk beverage, and honestly, when you say it out loud, it doesn't sound that good, but I promise you that is like one of the best drinks of all time. Whenever I go back home to San Diego, it's like one of the first things I do. Horchata, it's good stuff. First pitch to Hobson, swings and misses, strike one, 1 down. Gendel on first base. Oh, 1 misses in, 1-1 now with 1 down. Hobson so far tonight has walked, doubled in a run, and singled in his last at-bat in the 5th inning. Came in hitting 250 on the year. Lefty on lefty, the pitch from Cabral misses low and away, 2-1 now. No action in the Skeeters pen and no action in the Lancaster pen as well. 2-1. Chopped off the plate, it looked like, but immediately called foul, and it does move foul. Mentioned a great crowd on hand tonight for a Thursday night at the ballpark. It's summertime. People enjoying their time off of school. Some extra time with their kids and bring them out to the ballpark. No better place Thursday. $2 beers and sodas here at Constellation Field. And the 2-2 to Hobson. A nice pitch low and in. Swings and misses. Strike out number 2 here in the 7th. It's 2 away now. I'll bring up Josh Bell, who's 0 for 3 so far tonight. Josh Bell, the hitting coach, as well as the third baseman tonight for the Barnstormers, hits that one to the left side, past the diving Ryan Jackson and into left field for a 2-out base hit. That's hit number 10 all the night for Lancaster. 8-2 lead for the Barnstormers here with 2 away in the 7th inning. And with 2 away, Anderson De La Rosa, who had to take off his catching gear. That is why we have a little bit of a delay here. De La Rosa, 1 for 2, homered back in the 3rd inning. That's home run number 4, as we were saying earlier. He leads Atlantic League active catchers. Brett Austin, no longer with the Rockers, but has 4 home runs this year as well. De La Rosa, former Milwaukee Brewer farmhand. Takes the first pitch strike, though, from Cabral, and right there, that was a nasty two-seamer. You can kind of see the movement there. Probably not on the broadcast, but take my word for it. Got a pretty good angle. Cabral, a former Yankee, a former Baltimore Oriole. 0-1. Gets De La Rosa to swing and miss. Strike 2. So far this year, Cabral has held lefties to just 1 of 11. My goodness. So that a hit from Gindel was just hit number 2 in 12 at-bats against lefties this year. Quickly has the catcher De La Rosa down 0-2. He's held righties to just a 250 mark so far this year, 2-3 of 12. 0-2 misses away for a ball, 1-2 now. Cabral struck out Alejandro De Aza, former Chicago White Sox, in his Major League debut, and he'll see De Aza this weekend, outfielder for the Bees. We're coming in tomorrow night, 4-game series starting at 7:05 tomorrow night. It's going to be a pretty exciting weekend. Got Friday fireworks tomorrow night, and Saturday fireworks as well, as we're going to have Sundance Head, runners-up on The Voice, playing a post-game concert out in the Bud Light Ice House on Saturday night. And then it's Father's Day on Sunday. No better way to spend the day than to come out here. Beer mug giveaway. A little night baseball to finish out your weekend. 1-2 to De La Rosa. Runners on first and second. 2 down in the top of the 7th. And that one up and away. Check swing did not go around. Did De La Rosa. 2-2 now. My fingers smell like empanadas now. I don't know if that's going to be able to. I'm going to get rid of that here before the game ends. It's a good smell. No complaints on my end. 2-2. De La Rosa lines that towards center field, right at Jan Santi, though, who squares it up and has it for out number 3. So one more run for the Barnstormers on an RBI single from Caleb Gindel. They lead 8-2 as we move to stretch time, bottom of the 7th here at Constellation Field.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Great rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game by our public address announcer Shane Brown, and the Skeeters gonna need to do some work here. They trail 8-2 as we move to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's the finale of this 4-game series between the Lancaster Barnstormers and your defending champion Sugarland Skeeters. I'm still trying to get the pronunciation of Lancaster down. I'm sure you've heard me throughout these last 4 days struggle inconsistently to get it down, but year one, series number 1, I'm hoping I'll get a little better. I'm from Southern California. There is a town called Lancaster near the Inland Empire. There's actually a minor league baseball team there too, which made it mighty confusing when I was wondering why there was a team in Southern California in this league, but that's the Lancaster Jethawks. They used to be an affiliate of the Astros. I'm not sure if they still are. Ryan Jackson leads off, swings at the first pitch from Jared Lakin, grounds it to Michael Martinez, and on the run makes the play for out number 1 here in the 7th. 8 runs, 10 hits, and an error for the Barnstormers. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Skeeters. 2 errors matches their season high. Cody Stanley, who was singled in 2 at-bats today, also flown out to left. Lefty on lefty with Lakin, who back out for a 7th inning of work. Lakin, who still resides in Cypress, Texas, went to Cypress Woods High School. Stanley came in 2 of 3 against Lakin so far this year, a double and 2 RBIs, and then added the 1 for 2 tonight. Takes away for a ball, 1-1. Lakin approaching his season high in innings. That was through 8 innings and a start against the Long Island Ducks on May 27th. And Stanley gives that one a ride to right field. Golson started back and comes in, though, and has it as that one was completely knocked down by the wind. A little deceiving there to the eye. Fly out to right, out number 2 here in the 7th. Sal sent it back to the top of the order here with Jason Martinson, the second baseman. Martinson tonight has walked, flown out, and struck out looking in his last at-bat. A tough call, if you do remember. That was with the bases loaded back in the 5th inning. That was a good chance for the Skeeters to chip away at the lead. They did get a run in the 5th on a sac fly for the man on the on-deck circle, Anthony Jansanti. One 1-0 to Martinson. Jared Lakin winds and delivers. Martinson takes a strike there, 1-1. Martinson with 14 RBIs this month, second most in the Atlantic League. Has 3 of his 7 home runs this year against these Barnstormers. He really back came to serious life last week on the road, including a 6 RBI game against these Barnstormers. Came into this one 1 for 1 against Jared Lakin, one of those 3 home runs off Lakin. It's a solo shot. See if he can find the seats out there in left field once more off Lakin, as he did in Lancaster. 2 down here in the 7th, 1-2 to the second baseman Martinson. That one up for a ball, 2-2. Wind really blowing in hard from right field. I saw James Larkin Smith commenting that there is a strong breeze that comes in from the ballpark, and there certainly is. It usually comes straight in from right field, which is why balls like Cody Stanley hit earlier this inning seem to get knocked down pretty easily. Morrison reaches for that one, grounds it to Martinez, who in the hole makes a strong throw all the way across the diamond. Michael Martinez, the former big leaguer, with fine play to end the inning. So the Skeeters go down in order in the 7th. They trail 8-2 headed the 8th inning.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Going to take over here in the 8th inning. Barnstormers ahead 8-2. Schlereth taking over for Cesar Cabral, who allowed 1 run in the 7th inning. Schlereth on the year, making his 6th appearance, enters without a record, a 5.79 ERA. Struck out 3. Or struck out 11 and walked 3 in 4 2/3 innings. My goodness, I didn't realize Daniel Schlereth's strikeout ratio was that high. Daniel Schlereth got to get Greg Golson to lead off the inning. Golson fouls that one off. Doing some quick math in my head. So Daniel Schlereth has recorded 13 outs this year, 11 of which with the strikeout. Former big league lefty, former big-time prospect for the Arizona Diamondbacks, as well as the Detroit Tigers. He was involved in one of the trades that really kind of set the course for baseball over the last decade or so. A trade that included names like Max Scherzer, Curtis Granderson, Austin Jackson, involved the Yankees, the Tigers, and the Diamondbacks. Sent Max Scherzer from the Diamondbacks to the Tigers. They eventually reached the World Series. Lost to the Giants, though. That one from Golson, swung on and missed 1-2. Some pretty big-time baseball news tonight. Shohei Ohtani, the two-way player for the Los Angeles Angels, hit for the cycle. First Japanese player to ever hit for the cycle. So congratulations to Shohei Ohtani. It's always cool when a player hits for the cycle. Sometimes it's kind of like the triple-double in basketball. I don't know if it necessarily means something, other than just a cool set of numbers, but a hard feat to accomplish, to be sure. So congrats to Shohei Ohtani. We actually saw a cycle here last year, and it came from the Barnstormers. Ryan Castile, their catcher, hit for the cycle in the second half of the year. The Skeeters have 1 cycle. Jeff Dominguez back in 2016, and another strikeout from Daniel Schlereth. Goes up the ladder to get Greg Golson, out number 1. Strikeout number 12 on the year for Schlereth, and now just 5 innings pitched. Now to bring up the switch hitting center fielder, Darian Sanford. (8-2) lead for Lancaster. Schlereth gets Darian Sanford to foul that one off. 0-1. Schlereth has made 94 appearances at the big league level, his last in 2012 with the Tigers. 5-6, a 4.35 ERA as a major leaguer. Struck out 91 batters in 93 innings of work, so has always had that strikeout pitch in his back pocket. Sanford swings and misses, and he's quickly down 0-2. Schlereth pitched with the Ducks last year, then had his contract purchased by the Seattle Mariners. Went 2-2 with a 3.60 ERA between AA Arkansas and AAA Tacoma last season. 0-2. That one misses up 1-2 now. Schlereth taken with a 26th overall pick of the 2008 MLB draft by the Diamondbacks out of the U of A, bear down. Also taken by the A's in the 8th round of the 2007 draft out of U of A. Go Cats. 1-2 now. Sanford looks at that one low and in. That's a tough pitch to lay off there. A good curveball from Daniel Schlereth. Obviously the son of Mark Schlereth, former lineman for the Denver Broncos, Fox Sports NFL analyst now, longtime ESPN analyst. Schlereth was the number 89 overall prospect prior to the 2009 season per Baseball Prospectus. He throws another bender there to Sanford. He lays off in the dirt. 3-2. 8-2 lead, one down here in the 8th inning. The Barnstormers are out in front right now. Skeeters in need of a comeback here to try to take the series. At worst, they will split the series as they took the first two games on Monday and Tuesday. Sanford hits that to right field. Bornstein on the run toward the wall. Did he make the play? He did. Zach Bornstein on the run near the tarp there, out of my vantage point, but Ken Leventhal, the first base umpire, making the call there. Out number 2, a nice play in foul territory by Zach Bornstein. There's only 2 places at the ballpark that I don't really see, and that's really deep down the corner there in right field, and same as in left. Nicely done by Zach Bornstein. Had a long way to go for that one with the righty Sanford up. 2 away, Dan Gamache, the second baseman, 1 for 2, has singled and walked twice so far tonight. Lays off the curveball there, 1-0. Lefty's just 1 of 6 against Schlereth this year. The 1-0, take it in now, 2-0. Thinking about Father's Day on Sunday, I do recall a SportsCenter feature a few years back where Daniel Schlereth surprised his dad on ESPN and it brought his dad to tears. That was one of the cooler moments I remember watching on SportsCenter. It was on Father's Day as well, if I do recall that correctly. And Father's Day here on Sunday at the ballpark, 3-0 now as Schlereth is curious as to where his 2-0 pitch missed. Didn't look like it missed by much, if at all. The 3-0 pitch, that one's in for a strike to Gamache. Just got to stick with my guns from yesterday. Gamache is a top 5 name in the league. I don't even know if I need to name the other 4. I just know no matter what, he's in my top 5. Easy to say. Not too many syllables. The 3-2, 3-1 to Gamache, now 3-2. He tossed his bat, thought he had ball 4. No, sir. He's going to go back and grab his bat. Full count now to Gamache. Came in hitting number 4 in the league with a 3.23 average. Chris Colabello hasn't played right on the line there. Pretty far back, giving himself some depth. Outfield playing Gamache fairly straight up, fairly shallow too as well. He does have 4 homers on the year. Schlereth has him down, a full count here, 2 down. And check swing there, did he go? No, he did not. So Gamache takes his base there. A 2-out walk to the second baseman for the Barnstormers. I'll bring up Michael Martinez. He singled and came across to score last inning. Number 8 for Lancaster. Next inning for the Skeeters is going to be Anthony Jansanti, Juan Silverio, and Dennis Phipps. So 2, 3, 4, part of the order you hope to get something done. Cut into this lead as Martinez takes a cut into that one and misses 0-1. Martinez last played in the major leagues in 2017 with the Tampa Bay Rays. Spent time with the Indians, the Phillies, and check swings there, but no dice, 1-1. He was a Rule 5 draft pick, Martinez was, back in December 2010 by the Phillies, and so with the Rule 5 draft, the rules are you have to be on the Major League roster. The Phillies kept him all of 2011, and then he played with the Phillies in 2012, 13, and then sent to the Pirates in 14. That one taken for a ball, 2-1. Mosh on first with the walk. Martinez chops that foul off to the left side, 2-2. So 2-2, 2 down here on the top of the 8th inning. Skeeters are going to keep the Barnstormers off the board. They lead 8-2. Barnstormers will hit the road and go storm another barn starting tomorrow. And that one's fouled off the leg of Martinez. Still 2-2. Daniel Schlereth's curveball is sharp tonight for sure. Definitely his trademark pitch. It looks pretty sharp. I mean, he came into the game 11 strikeouts and 4 2/3 innings pitched. That is astronomical ratio. Martinez, yeah, that one hurt a little bit. He's still favoring that left leg, it looks like. The right leg, actually. Anderson De La Rosa kind of took a similar ball off his leg earlier this series and actually took him out of the game. Was able to finish the at-bat, but then was eventually relieved. A lot different, too, when you're the catcher, having to foul a ball off your leg, then go back into the squad. That's not a fun time. Gamache at first. Martinez up to bat. 2-2 the count, 2 down. Schlereth, fastball away, misses. Full count now. So tune in tomorrow. We'll have Hungry Rye again. We missed out. Tried some empanadas today. They're mighty tasty. I'd give it a 8.5 out of 10 on the Rye scale. Gamache was on the move with the full count, and Martinez fouls it off. I heard, rumor has it, there's a fried quail wing on the menu tomorrow. Never had quail before, but I'll give it a look, give it a try. Full count again. On the move, Gamache will be, and there he goes. And the curveball catches the zone, strike 3, called third strike, and Schlereth, 2 Ks this inning, added to the tally. He's got 13 strikeouts in 5 2/3 innings this year. Keeps the Barnstormers off the board. They do lead, though, 8-2 as we move to the bottom of the 8th.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Anthony Giansanti going to lead things off in the bottom of the 8th. Skeeters trail 8-2. Jared Lakin back out on the mound. The starter for the Barnstormers has allowed just 2 runs through 7 innings on 3 hits. Giansanti has one of those 3 hits, though. He doubled back in the first inning and came or helped set up the Skeeters' first run of the game. Giansanti has driven in the only run of the second run of the game for the Skeeters. Tripping over my words. Sack fly for Anthony back in the 5th inning. He takes for a ball 2-0 now. Say it again. Hopefully spark some luck. The Skeeters have come back from a 6-run deficit this year. That was all the way back on April 26th, the second night of the year. So not impossible. And a lot of power in this lineup. Get some guys on. And saw yesterday Zach Bornstein hit a bomb for a 3-run homer. He would be due up 5th this inning. Giansanti 3-0 to him is in for a strike from Jared Lakin, whose season high is 8 innings pitched, so he'll be approaching that. Nobody up in the Barnstormer bullpen. Giansanti chops that one foul, so full count now to Anthony, the captain. That was pitch number 99, so this full count offering is going to be pitch number 100 for him. This is going to match his season high as far as pitches goes, and Giansanti lines up the middle. Dan Gamache, though, a beauty of a backhanded stop, finishes it off with a good throw to Casey Hobson and robs Giansanti of a hit there. Gamache, for one, credit the positioning there, was playing over toward the second base bag. Obviously no shifting, but was shifted over toward the bag and then followed it up with a beautiful backhanded stop on the slide and then throws over to Hobson. That's tough. That's a tough go for Anthony. That's a hit 9 times out of 10. That was just the one time there. Another guest in the booth, Sarah, whose last name I don't know. I feel embarrassed. Sarah Gonzalez.
Thank you.
Got it. You're wearing a badge there. Sarah, one of the newer members of the staff, part of our sales crew. How have you been enjoying things so far? First couple of weeks?
I'm loving it.
Loving it. Whose tagline is that? It's like a restaurant. Is that McDonald's? There we go. Nailed it. It's your first time in the broadcast booth, I believe, right?
I know. It's exciting.
It's a pretty good view of the game. It's not too shabby. Saverio takes 101. So you work for I'm guessing the Astros as well, then.
I do.
Okay. What do you do? What do you do for the Stros?
I am a shooting star.
That's like kind of like the SWAT team here for the Skeeters. Nice. 1-1 to Silverio, takes low for a ball. 2-1. (8-2) lead for the Barnstormers here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Skeeters will play the New Britain Bees for 4 games over the weekend, then on to Monday. That one's taken low, 3-1. So what's your favorite part of the ballpark so far? You give tours, you sell a lot of groups. So what is one of your favorite spots at the ballpark so far?
Party suites, for sure.
Those are pretty nice.
Oh, yeah.
We had a rider from the Houstonian, here today. And he walked up there and he was like, wow, that's like big league quality stuff right there when he was looking at the Insperity Club. It's pretty big time. Full count to Silvera. That's a nice thing to be able to sell, for sure.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely easier to sell because it's in the air conditioning in this Texas heat.
Yep. I'm from San Diego, so I'm hurting a little bit during these summers, but just a lot of sweating. It's really gross. 3-2 to Silverio. Grounds out one. Tor Martinez at shortstop. Front glove hand throws over to Hobson for out number 2. It's 2 down. That'll bring up Dennis Phipps, who flips the bat around, as he always does when he walks behind the umpire. I remember there are a few guys that always did that. Manny Ramirez was always known for walking around the umpire, too, just to kind of give himself a few extra minutes. Am I going on Snapchat now?
Actually, Instagram.
All right, well, just use whatever filter gets rid of all my chins. Just use that one as Phipps hits that one a ton to deep left center field. Sanford on the run at the wall and has it there at the wall as Phipps got under that one just a bit. Almost home run number 10 on the season for him. So Skeeters down in order in the 8th inning. They trail 8-2 as we move to the 9th.
Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, CERTA Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Do you have the most valuable dad? The Skeeters are giving away a manager for a day experience to one lucky dad on our Father's Day game on June 16th against the Bees. Follow the Skeeters on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out how to enter our most valuable dad contest. The winner will get a customized Skeeters jersey, deliver the lineup cards pregame, and will get to spend 3 innings in the Skeeters dugout. It's time to celebrate our lawn mowing, New Balance wearing, barbecue surveying dads. Let us know if yours is the MVD.
Trail the Barnstormers 8-2 in the top of the 9th inning. Christopher Hill, El Presidente, has hopped into the booth. He actually walked, but
yeah, hopping, they frown upon it if I hop.
Yeah, me too. So you got some thoughts on the food segment. You were a big advocate of it, helping us get that started.
Well, I enjoyed it. I think it's going to be fun to go back tomorrow and examine some of your quotes.
Yeah, there'll be some good
There are
ones.
some really good quotes to pull out of there.
Empanada was really good. I'd say the 2 words I'd describe it as was deceivingly spicy. As Caleb Gindle hits that one well to right center field. Anthony Giansanti on the run. Superman. Captain Sugarland makes the play. Holy cow, I'm going to take a quote of the Phil Rizzuto book there. Anthony Giansanti for the 2nd straight night makes a phenomenal diving play. Matt West even tips his cap to boot.
That was beautiful. Beautiful extension. I mean, he went full out for that.
Wow. Watching it again
on the run.
Takes away likely extra bases for Caleb Gindle to lead off the inning. This pitcher, Matt West, certainly thankful of that. I mean, that's phenomenal. He was playing second base last night. Makes a diving play. Goes out to center field. Makes diving play.
Most versatile man on that field right now.
Seriously, that's pretty much without question.
Well, and the past couple nights we've been coming in and we have not exactly been burning it up.
Yeah,
It's been a tough home, great crowd, great energy.
Really good crowd, yeah. Tonight,
Just couldn't,
seriously.
got deflated pretty early with the 4th and 5th inning.
1-0 to Joey Turdoslavich. That slider from West is a beauty.
That was a curveball. That's not a slider.
He does throw a curveball.
That was clearly a curveball.
Yeah,
I don't know much,
it.
but I do know the difference
It's
between a
theater of
curveball
the
and a
mind.
slider.
No,
Theater of the mind.
I'm just used to saying slider from Matt West. That's kind of his signature pitch, but you are right, Chris. That was a curveball. Fastball there, no doubt, up and in. Turdoslavich.
But the first segment was great. Love that. You know, I enjoy when I see things that are different on the broadcast. I love you making your own broadcast. I think it's really just a play to get more food. I think that's really what it is.
I'm not going to argue with that. I won't. I've always said the best part of being and that one in the dirt off Cody Stanley, and he was straight to the ground.
You got to wonder if that hit the side of the cup.
The way he went down, it looks like it hit a pretty sensitive area.
What area would that be?
It is near the thigh.
All right, we got it.
Yeah.
That was the rhetorical. We didn't have to go into too much detail there.
Yeah, he's down on his knees there. That is, catchers do a pretty thankless job.
So while we have a little bit of time, I keep hearing these rumors in the office about a hot dog eating competition.
That'll be, Dollar Dog Wednesday, next homestand. That would be June 26th against the High Point Rockers. I'm going to eat 25 hot dogs.
I thought it was going to be each half inning you had to eat a hot dog.
Yeah, but I need to find somebody, a willing adversary in the booth that'll stick with me all
I thought
9
Parsons.
innings.
I thought that was. He does nothing during
There's
he has plenty
shots
of time.
fired. There's no way
plenty of
Parsons is going to eat 9 hot dogs. Oh, and he comes in the booth. Parsons is hot.
Came in
bothered.
hot.
He was on the wall there. He painted onto the wall, just appeared out of there. Cody Stanley's going to be okay, folks. He is back up and in the crouch. He is a warrior. But yeah, I mean, do you think Parsons has got 9 hot dogs in him?
He would double his weight, I think.
Yeah, I think I got to find somebody a little more in my weight class.
No, but you know what? The skinny guys can handle this. You know, there's a misperception that girth indicates ability to eat.
Kobayashi was not a big fella.
Exactly where I was going with that.
Sonia Thomas, the Black Widow, she was probably like 105 pounds soaking wet, and she always finished third. She was behind.
The fact that you know more than one of those people is impressive.
There,
I know Kobayashi, and then you ask me a name.
You know Joey Chestnut.
No, I really don't.
What? Joey Chestnut was almost better than Kobayashi. Well, he was better than Kobayashi for a good stretch, and Turdoslavich
I don't
takes
know
ball
the
4.
history of competitive eating. I have to be honest with you.
Man, 4th of July, that was the best thing. You'd wake up.
Not
It started.
the best.
It was like 9 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast.
4th of July, that's the best thing.
Yeah.
It's a pretty anti-American comment usually. So the best thing on 4th of July was some guys dipping hot dogs in water
And they ate
throwing
like
them down
70
their
of them
gullets.
in 13 minutes.
And then regurgitated them 10 minutes later.
They don't show that, but it really defied the laws of physics. And there was actually a documentary on Kobayashi, and it showed his like preparation leading up to those things. And it's wild. That dude would eat like absurd amounts of food to literally stretch his stomach out.
It is.
Do you think there'd be like more nuance to it? It's like no, they literally just make their stomachs bigger so they can eat more food.
You thought there was nuance to an eating challenge?
I like to believe so.
The subtleness of an eating challenge.
There's
I always
nothing
enjoy
subtle
that.
about it. Just a bunch of dudes and some chicks shoving hot dogs down their gullets.
We in Buffalo, we would do the Wing Fest every year, and they would have a wing eating competition. And
that makes
was
sense, right?
Just yeah, it's clearly not the most creative thing we ever did.
It's the home of the Buffalo Wings.
It is.
Right, there you go.
Yes, it is. It's where it all began. The Angry Bar in downtown Buffalo. But the Angry Bar is not the best wings.
So what?
There's a place
if I
called,
find myself in
there's
Buffalo,
a place
where do
called
I go?
Duff's, which has better wings, and there's actually a franchise outside of Dallas of Duff's. So you can actually get real, authentic Buffalo wings there.
Other than losing 4 straight Super Bowls, I think that's about as much as Buffalo is known
Easy.
for.
Why is that the only thing people have to talk about?
You lose 4 straight Super Bowls. That's almost as impressive as it is deflating.
They won 4 championship games in a row.
Yeah, that is factually correct.
Conference championships, but they won 4 in a row. What other team has won 4 conference championships in a row? Probably the Patriots.
I was going to say, off the top of my head, the Patriots
probably at some point.
I mean, they've appeared in
Maybe
8
not
straight.
in a row.
Yeah, that's true. They may not have won.
All right, somebody on the interwebs, check that out. This is going to be trouble. Tough play. Makes it.
Jackson
Beautifully
with a
done.
nice
Ricocheted
running play.
off the pitcher's mound.
I think that has some serious English on it.
Now, if the mounds were a couple feet back, then the pitcher could have made that play. Thankfully, we didn't make that move.
Very true. 2 down here at the top of the 9th inning. Barnstormers out in front 8-2. Standing on second base, that's Joey Terdoslavich.
And I believe at one point during the broadcast, you were approaching 100 viewers.
We did. On a Thursday, we almost cracked triple digits.
That's right. What?
A C note, if you will.
Triple what?
Digits, but I said digits.
Yeah, he said digis. I don't know what that means. I don't think the kids say that.
No, they don't.
They don't.
They don't.
You also, the deets. You throw the deets out there earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big abbreviation guy.
Yeah.
Josh Bell.
IDK.
Swings and misses 0-1. I'm hoping tomorrow when I tried my stuffed Cornish hen that I can push it up to 200.
Where are you getting your stuffed Cornish hen
I have a
from?
guy.
You got a guy? You got a stuffed Cornish hen guy?
Everyone's got a stuffed Cornish hen guy.
Not everyone.
I don't even know if I've ever actually even seen a stuffed Cornish hen. 0-2.
If they brought in a stuffed Cornish hen, you would have no idea.
How would I eat it? Do you fork and knife it, or do you like?
Yeah,
okay.
like most fine foods, you would fork and knife it, as you say.
0-2 to Josh Bell. I'm going to learn a little more about the fine dining cuisine here.
I thought you watched all these food shows.
Oh, I love Top Chef. Big craw foie guy.
Big what?
Craw foie. I don't know if I said that right.
You did not. Just assume you didn't.
It's like the quail, right? It's like a.
I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, I think you made up the word.
All I remember is in that show, like they're like, "Hey, make us a dish with some anything," and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna use craw foie." Like no matter what the dish called for.
Isn't that a type of karate?
Potentially.
I'm pretty sure that's a martial art.
Chime in on the comment section, and Matt West fires in a fastball there, outside edge, strike 3. Sets the Barnstormers down without a run here at the top of the 9th. Last chance for the Skeeters to head to the bottom half of the inning, trailing 8-2.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Last chance for the Skeeters as the Barnstormers lead 8-2. Will send the Barnstormers packing tonight. 4-game set against the New Britain Bees. And I was talking a little bit earlier, but worth reminding, an exciting weekend on tap. Friday fireworks tomorrow night. Sundance Head will be playing a post-game concert on Saturday. More fireworks as well on Saturday, as well as Launch Ball, sponsored by Elvinka.
Get your tickets early because tickets are getting tight for both those dates.
It's going to be pushing a solid, I'm sure, by the end of when everything's said and done. It's going to be
Beautiful
a sellout.
Day. It's going to be spectacular. Low 90s during the day, low humidity. It's fantastic.
And then on Sunday, Father's Day beer mug giveaway from Bud Light, and most valuable dad's going to be in the dugout for 3 innings.
A lot of giveaways.
Yeah, it's going to be
more than just the mug. A few surprise appearances. Lots going on.
Shall be a fun time. Anduri Acevedo has come in to pitch for the Barnstormers. He pitched back on Monday night through two-thirds of an inning, allowed 2 runs and a hit. He is 0-1 with a 5.14 ERA, and Chris, one stat that jumps out at me about him, 14 innings pitched, 16 walks. So some patience here from the Skeeters. They can chip away at this lead, mount the comeback.
They You've done it before, right? And that's what you have to do. We talked about this. I think we had the exact same conversation last night.
We did.
You know, no swing is going to make this lead disappear, or their lead disappears. So you've got to get people on base. You've got to find ways to get on base, and you just got to kind of grassroots it out. You got to gut it out by just getting runners on the pads and hoping for something big. But that's the priority at this point.
Digging deep into my cliches, I've never seen the 600 homer.
Never have. Now you score a touchdown, an extra point.
Yeah,
Right there.
and we'll be walking it off. First pitch from Acevedo, who is a hard-throwing right-hander.
But to your point, this is where research on the pitcher has to be in. You're swinging on a first pitch, not a strike, because it was in the out of the zone. You got to be real selective with this guy. Make him work.
Yeah, they did. They forced. This was back on Monday night. Acevedo walked a few guys, allowed a few hits. Dennis Phipps ended up hitting a go-ahead 3-run homer off the bench. Skeeters won 6-5 on Monday, then they won 8-4 on Tuesday. Dropped a tough one yesterday and find themselves behind again tonight. 1-1 to Dixon.
So what other wild and wacky things do you have in store for everyone?
I think at some point we're going to take some callers.
You keep talking about that. How are you going to do it?
I don't know. That's the only holdback. The food is easy. That just put the food in front of me and I'll give you my wholehearted review.
And put some of it in your hair. I mean, how does that happen? How do you get sour cream in your hair?
It was in my hair. It was on the ground. It was in the microphone before I even took a bite of it. It was everywhere.
How does that happen?
It's not even a messy food. It was an easy food to eat.
You're an adult. Come on.
I might have to get a bib. Any bib sponsors out there listening, feel free to send over your company bib. I'll wear it during Hungry Rye.
Oh, that's the name, huh?
Allegedly. We're working on the name.
Yeah.
We're going to have some focus groups in at the ballpark tomorrow to do some beta testing. Yeah.
No, that's the one you seem to be mentioning. You're not mentioning any of the others.
Well, really
good candidates that were thrown out there that you just
TBD.
summarily dismissed.
Texas ballpark delicacy. And I remember the first time you wrote that for our front office meal, I was like, oh man, that sucks. We don't know what we're eating. But there was an acronym to it. And on cue, Dixon works the walk there. Acevedo.
And that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
And like you said, patience needs to be the key.
That'll be at Chris Colabello, 0 for 3 tonight. He's flown out, struck out, and reached via an error in his last at bat of the 7th. So we got possible call-in from the YouTube watchers. What else do we got? A this day in Skeeters baseball history on tap potentially.
Couldn't you probably do that anytime?
That's true. That one's grounded right back to the mound. Acevedo over to second base for 1. Fires back over to first base for the 1-4-3 double play. 2 away now in the bottom of the 9th.
Looks like we may not be talking for long.
It doesn't appear so. Down to the last out are the Skeeters.
So I need to remind everybody, Friday night, great fireworks show. Saturday night, not only do we have a fireworks show, we also have a concert. And I believe he won.
Yeah, there were runners up in the Voice.
Runners up or won?
I don't want to disparage
I thought it was
him.
one. I thought it was one. Google that thing.
Our guys in the stat truck are gonna give you an answer.
Or you can just Google it right here because we don't have a stat truck. Either way you want to do it.
And Bornstein's gonna buy me some time.
Stuff up as we go along.
Oh yeah. Bornstein.
Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. What scares me is how easily you flow right into the stories. Your poor dad. How many stories did you tell him?
Oh, I was really bad. Actually, my dad's going to be at the park this weekend, so he'll be here coming out from San Diego. You can hear for himself. I made up a lie when I was a kid that my parents were airline attendants. I don't even know why I did that. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
And
there are a lot of things kids do that don't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of them. Oh, no, Roy Head was the winner of The Voice.
I didn't believe.
Back in 2016.
Struggling with some fact-based information today. From the meeting, from everything else. It's a tough day.
It's all about the delivery. If you can deliver it well, people will believe you.
Well, as long as no one calls you on it. And then you're lost.
1-0, Bornstein on the move. He will get there standing up. An opposite field single got him aboard.
Catcher indifference takes him to second. They won't give anything for that.
Will not be a stolen base with the 8-2 lead. The Barnstormers conceded the bag. So Jason Royhead, is out of Porter, Texas. So a local of the Houston area. 2-0 to Jackson. Now 2-1 as strike catches the outside edge.
Oh, we've got to give the wind report. The wind going to left in a rare move. Pretty rare. We have
Some
wind.
talent out there too. Flags are straight up for the most part.
That's pretty exciting.
Riveting stuff, Chris. Riveting stuff. 2-1, Jackson.
Here, he definitely went around.
They call that one the sword as he check swings and misses 2-2.
Who calls it that?
Pitching,
I've never
pitching
heard that.
ninja.
I've never heard that phrase ever.
Do you have Twitter?
Ever.
You need to follow Pitching Ninja if you do. That guy's he's
never heard that phrase. Not that I've heard every baseball phrase,
No.
but I've been around for a little while.
I promise you. That's not
Okay.
just me. Most things I just say.
So a guy on Twitter calls it.
Pitching Ninja.
A guy on Twitter.
2-2. Another check swing. Did he go around? No. So a full count here with 2 away in the ninth.
Not going to ring him up on that.
That
He's
was
gonna make it earn it.
Yep.
He could have. It was pretty close.
I mean, most times when you slow it down, it's like 99% of the time the person crossed the plate of the zone. It's more of like a judgment call, I feel like.
I think you know, the breaking of the wrists, and he
Yeah.
didn't break his wrist, so that
helps.
But
full count here to Ryan Jackson. He's 1 for 2 with a walk and a single so far tonight. Skeeters down to their last strike. The full count pitch is grounded right in front of the plate. Anderson De La Rosa grasps it, throws to first, and that's going to do it here tonight. An 8-2 loss for the Skeeters. That'll wrap things up in this series as well. Give you the final line score tonight: 8 runs, 10 hits, and an error for the Barnstormers. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for your Skeeters. The Skeeters, they fall to 28-20. Lancaster improves to 18-25, so a 7.5 game lead still for the Skeeters. Matt Perk takes the loss, his first of the year. He moves to 2-1, and Jared Lakin, 8 innings of 2-run ball, takes the win. He moves to 2-1. That's going to do it for me tonight, folks. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed. Appreciate everyone out there on YouTube and SugarlandSkeeters.com and upstairs in the suites listening. Tomorrow it's going to be a 7:05 p.m. start as we welcome the New Britain Bees to town. Jed Bradley, the lefty, will go for New Britain, 2-0, 576 earned run average. And for the Skeeters, the veteran lefty Roy Merritt, also 2-2 with a 3.83 ERA. We'll give it a go for your Skeeters. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good rest of your Thursday night. See you tomorrow night.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Your attention, please. Attention, please.
And now the moment we've been